Hello.
Why did we pull?
I think the boss reset, but it killed us all anyway. So, note to self, resetting the boss still
We get
triggers the
reset the boss.
mechanic.
Or at the very least, when you reset the boss, we gotta stand here.
Yeah.
What do we do now? When we do we? So do you just have to release
I
and
can't
run
get.
through
I
this?
can't get through there.
Yeah, you just have to release and run through this.
You can't. I'm dying.
Hang on.
Pop a fucking personal.
Immune
Hold
or
still.
something.
It's like a mosquito
Okay.
net.
Okay. Nether walk works. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm healing. It's fine. I'm healing.
Two hovers helped as well.
Out.
Okay, noted. Don't reset this boss.
Has to be a bug, right?
Yeah.
I found
Bug
an issue with
reporter.
this boss.
Yeah.
Don't reset the boss.
Why am I standing in shit?
Yes, we reset the boss, and then this happened.
Who pooped here?
And he's
God
coming
damn
as
it,
well.
thingy. God damn it,
Oh,
thingy.
that is that is trolling. Wow.
So why is this not working?
Oh my god,
Wow.
is that the real Kenny?
No,
It's
I'm
an
a fake.
imaginary one.
I've been replaced.
Right, guys, I have reported the bug.
Same.
Same.
Doing my bit for humanity.
Oh, damn it.
Should I reset again to see if it works?
I mean,
Surely
probably.
it will-
Does it let you teleport through it? Like if you have a blink as mage?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, the wall kills you?
Yes.
No, the
No,
wall
stuff
doesn't.
on the other side.
Oh, I didn't know because I blinked through it.
Right.
Don't worry, I wrote a bug feedback as well. I wrote, boss make room go boom boom when reset. Not good for health bar.
Quality feedback, that is.
Yeah. Just know that if they fix this, it's because of that bug report.
For sure.
Not just this one.
For real, on God, no cap on a stack.
He's pumped up.
Bro, he's like fucking bouncing.
Yeah.
His legs are getting a proper workout.
Where's our gooner of a tank? Oh, there's our
He's
gooner of a tank.
coming.
Hello.
Meowdy.
Sorry, I'm a little bit late.
Straight
That's
to the
okay.
gulag.
All you
Right,
missed was us killing each other.
Just the
That
usual.
sounds like something not to be missed. My baby raid got curved tonight, so very happy.
Need to add me in game on Battle.net when you get in.
Oh, is it just the same as your actual?
Yes. Yeah, but it's
But-
because
but
we're on NA
American.
servers. Yes.
21363. That work?
Did work indeed.
Excellent. I did notice that at some stage a bunch of Americans had appeared on my friends list. I guess it's no longer. You're not allowed to be friends with Americans.
No, you are, but only on NA Battle.net, which you only access while doing PTR.
Yeah, no, it used to be that you couldn't be friends with American Battle.net accounts with a European Battle.net account, but they changed that at some stage, and I guess a bunch of people that I'd added and not realised had gone through as friend requests appeared.
You need to move when you spawn in, by the way. Resetting the boss.
Where's our healing note?
Resetting the boss. You just gotta move a bit closer to the boss. Resetting the boss. No, the other way. Yeah, resetting the boss bugs this area, so we just die. Very good.
Excellent.
Okay, the only thing that's relevant on this boss, we're not gonna do like in-depth strategy stuff, is you'll get an extra action button to use your cloak to go through the wall, so you don't get fucking blown up.
Who's the second tank?
Realis.
What?
You didn't actually tell me that. Okay.
You asked and I said yes.
You said maybe.
No, I said yes. You have to tank,
Ah,
but I also maybe have to find someone else if Annie wasn't coming.
I'm supposed to have a cloak?
You can go
Yeah.
talk to this guy.
Oh, good luck.
Annie.
Wait, I can actually put my rescue to a good use.
And now you have to empower it.
Oh yeah, you have to keep talking to the guy and empower it.
Oh.
Wait, you
Yeah.
do?
You should have it. Maybe you don't need to empower it actually to use the extra action button. I'm not sure about that.
Well, it doesn't provide any more services.
Yeah, it's fine. Then you don't need it to be empowered.
I also should not be running lighter than air because it does not work with this latency.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Scoped.
That's good to know.
Well, I cannot get it to work.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Right.
I don't have it. Okay, that would explain why.
Just-
How do I use the cloak? Do I just get an extra action button?
yeah, you should get an extra action button when you have to use it. Presumably when we're in combat.
Oh, there it is.
That's cool. I get 2 lines across my screen. I think it's a visual bug.
Oh, circles.
Obliteration cannon.
Seems like fall off damage.
Oh yeah,
looks
that's
like
an
it, yeah.
that's an Annie moves out. That
That looks like
it?
a sock.
That's a soak.
Do you have a debuff, Annie? I need to taunt or?
Yeah, she has a debuff. Yes.
Yeah, double arcane damage. Cool.
Right, so then I assume I just move out when I get that obliteration thing on me.
Yeah, I think that puddle in the middle of the room is my fault. Yes.
Oh, I've got an extraction button. Am I going somewhere? Where am I going?
We had it from pull.
Oh, where am I going?
We get it. This is intermission, and now we have to go to the guy.
So did
God.
I proper screw us over with that puddle?
And your extra action button, you have to use that. You have to use the button to get through the walls without like taking heavy damage.
Oh, okay.
Apple.
So the walls that's being pushed towards you is like there should be another one coming, or is it just one? Maybe it's just one. Well, then we just gotta break the
Probably
shield.
Probably multiple in higher difficulties.
What is
if I
my
had to
diva?
guess.
Why am I holding a mouse? What?
Why?
That sounds like a raid achievement type of thing.
I guess I didn't do anything though. Oh, someone else healed my
I'd say, are we doing like negative damage? But then I realized half the raid is dead.
Shield, not so good. Or the cloak.
So we
Does
should
he
probably get
phase
this
it
down.
like percent
No, it's
health?
time.
or-
It's time. It's time.
Time.
This is energy bar.
Yeah, right.
Okay, obliteration cannon. Oh yeah, there is like an obvious graphic that says "Get the hell out of here," isn't there?
We should probably place this close to a pool as well.
I don't
Does
think
it
it's
spawn? Oh, I thought it left something. Oh, never mind then.
Does it on heroic?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what like the changes of the difficulties are yet. I mean, I'll recognize some of the later ones based on yesterday, but. Can you put that on top of an old one? Oh well, too late to
Good
find out.
question.
Yeah, well, too late to find out. No, we got bombed.
Oh, it stacks though. Next one is going to be triple damage, but my health bar hasn't moved, so.
Maybe we rest this guy.
Eh.
See if you can stack out an old one. See if you can stack out an old one.
Oh no, you can't on these ones. If you walk into an old glyph on the ground, you get TP'd.
Getting a third.
yeah.
Let's do this thing. I've got a cheap death trinket. This is what it's for.
Oh,
And now
now
we
we
have-
you all the way back to the start.
Yeah, now we have to run further.
Oh,
I like this.
I think you can cheese it with a time.
Yeah, you can. You can probably also gateway a lot of it.
I'm gonna hit my left
Transcendence.
priest on this boss, aren't I?
It's a
I
pretty. I
wonder
mean,
if you can use like a
you
time
use rescues. Like you.
rescues or like time mage. Oh, sorry, arcane. Oh fuck, my brain. Mages
All the time. Yeah.
alter time.
You're likely just gonna run up all the way near the wall. Like you're probably gonna
down the left or something. I'll get down the right. Or whatever.
Yeah, I mean I can't. But like the boss's hitbox is too big to ping anything right now. Like here's like you'd probably at the end of a phase, just before your phase, you'd probably stand here. And Mark, can you put a gateway through? Can you put a gateway to there?
Nope.
Oh wait. Oh, you're dead.
Oh yeah. Cloak didn't work very well.
Also looks like your bodies don't move, so.
Can theoretically stack them when you get the same ones. Just does a lot of damage.
Ah, so you can taunt during the cast and it still goes on any. That's good to know.
Right, we should probably just die at like 5% and do it again. I know at least I'm dumb and didn't start recording, so I'd like to at least get the recording started.
I'm recording everything.
We can just jump off now, I guess. Then
Yeah.
The others, they fight as well.
Oh, this is.
Anyone
Oh,
else,
wait.
getting crazy.
I'm in a
like-
tunnel.
Can I alter the teleport thing? Like jump off, put it outside, and then alter back?
Probably not.
No, I don't think you can.
Oh hey, now there's no wall on top of us. Tremendous.
Fuck is this?
Follow-up bug report. Thank for fix.
But
So does
What
the
happened?
boss-
What happened?
does the
This
boss
is
pop
before the
back to
floor,
stack
actually.
Hello.
damage again?
Yes. So
Hello,
the
everyone.
idea is now that we've done a point,
Sorry.
we'll see the mechanics. So the idea here
Yes,
is to
sir.
take everything off to the sides. These small circles that we get are they leave a little matrix on the ground. If you run into it, it teleports you to somewhere else, which just prevents you from stacking them on each other. You can't put a new one on an old one. And both the matrices, and if you trigger a matrix, it turns into just a pool on the ground, similar to the tank pool, but smaller.
Yes, I can see.
Both the matrices and the small pools and the tank pool stay permanently.
Because
So you have to navigate
Have
through them as you go through the further through the fight. So the idea basically is to always drop basically everything we can drop off to the sides. And it looks like the tank circles were stackable. It didn't look like it grew kind of like a bandit-like, right? So you probably just stack those because that limits space. Was it possible to gateway? Yeah, it was. So what you probably would do here, I just use the side as an example because it's easier to ping. But yeah, what you'd probably do is put a gateway from like there to there, and then when he's about to, because it's a long cast intermission, it's called Purge. So what you're probably going to do when he casts Purge is immediately just take the gate. Although maybe you have to wait a second or two until it's what's it called until he's actually opened the door. I don't think he does it instantly. But so like wind rushes, movement speed, run against it, and then take the gate. So maybe you take the gate a bit further back.
Yeah,
Maybe you
hello,
take, like,
Drew.
once we
Yeah,
learn the
it looks
pushback
really
time,
cool.
you probably put it from like here to here.
It's
or
kind of like a
something, right?
gateway kind type
And
of
then you
thing.
take the gate as soon as the wall is
I guess
gone,
we go
and then
through
you
there.
stack onto the boss for the shield. And it's just insta repeat.
Are you supposed to pop the matrices?
No, you're not.
Okay.
And it seems like, according to the dungeon journal, the soak that we're doing is supposed to be a heroic mechanic.
Thank
But
you,
that's
this is
just-
very cool.
But it also, I mean, it's there on normal, yes.
Yeah.
But on heroic, I guess on heroic the only difference is that it knocks players away from the primary target, which, I mean, I guess you don't get knocked into a matrix, but that seems like a weird thing to call it a heroic mechanic for.
It says 2 missile, not heroic. Oh yeah, it's twice as many soaks.
Oh my god, right, here's a hardy
I
feast.
enjoy how it says it does less damage on Mythic than compared to Heroic.
Scaling is a little bit cooked.
Yeah, it does 3 times more damage on difficulties lower than Mythic.
That might be because there's like 5 of them on Mythic, though.
Oh, true. Are we supposed to have news about how Mythic works?
No, we don't. Oh, the pull timer doesn't work like this. Hold on, let me cancel it. Let me just do the /CD. I'll just do a 5-second.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, my ramp.
What about all my winnowing mist precasts?
Oh no. So try to be like loosely stacked under the boss for the healers and get all circles out to the edge. Yeah, very good. Circles go out.
Oh yeah, let's do a mechanic for once.
I think I just over. Unintentionally.
Of course it was intentionally, as it should be. Soak. Oh my god, so much to heal. Matrices out to the side.
Oh, I know what the lines are. It's my disintegrate ticks. They're like crossing over my entire screen.
And then we can run against this. I'll drop a wind rush. We can take this gateway here. If you want to. Just make sure you press the cloak before the wall goes through you. It's coming now. Pressure cloaks.
See you off through the gate.
Yeah,
Like
the...
knocks you back if it's inside of the thingy.
We can rest Ryan.
I ran too fast.
Same.
Did anyone manage to gate through the bubble? It looked like one person managed to get through, and the rest of us got bounced off.
Yeah, I
Is
could.
this a shield we have to break for
Yes.
stop?
Yes. We should still rest Ryan and also try to be stacked. But, well, obviously the shield is over now, but... And that's the entire fight. And now we just kill him. He gets a
Do
lit.
instant hits or something?
Well, they do, but also he just does taking damage, and he gets increased arcane damage done on everyone when he what's it called for every tick he does in the intermission. So
Great
when the
Spirit
intermi-
Link.
I mean, when else am I gonna use it? We took damage, huh? Oh but yeah, like he does increase taking damage in the intermission, and he had like 40 stacks there, and that means he does like whatever percent more arcane damage for a bit.
It doesn't even stack the damage or the slow. Like, this is
Ah.
functionally one puddle.
Yep.
I went and stood in it for a while to see.
I wanted to see if I could live that solo. I could not. How much did it
Did you
overkill me
use?
by? I've used both Astral Shift and Stone Bulwark. So, about as much as I...
Oh, fuck. I got... What the fuck?
Where did you end
fuck?
up?
I fucking... I tried to leap here and it fucking sent me through the wall.
Oh, you can just
Yeah, you ended up on one of the matrices.
Oh, okay. They teleport you, okay.
How much did I get overkilled by?
The
Ah,
question I have is
700k.
where did your puddle end up if you got booped away?
I didn't see.
Yeah, you can see the stack he has now, where his Purge lightning damage is being increased by every tick. So that's just the ticket damage he does all the time to the group. So if it takes a long time to break the shield, then he does more ticket damage. Wow.
Yeah, we did it. We killed the
I have,
gods.
I have fucking RC on. RC stop.
Yo, Flower Stone.
Oh my god, so many transmog loot.
But yeah, it looks like you can just take the gateway doing the pushback. He doesn't like do a final pushback.
Why
more
pause again?
You can also just walk against it, apparently.
How much do they damage?
Yo, it's like a challenge who eats the most.
30%. Where is the DK?
Oh, they said they were going to make it good or useful.
It's like semi-useful on 4th boss.
I'm actually taking damage.
Changed
That's
up.
a new and
Like-
unusual experience.
Keep in mind your 660 eye level. You've lost 20 eye levels.
You are on your right.
I like the ad count so far.
When you're close to these harbor portals, you have to press your extraction button to use your cloak.
Yeah.
This is also a boss mechanic later.
This is gorgeous. Wow.
Why am I dead?
Yeah, this is a really nice fucking raid. Holy shit.
Where even are we?
On Koresh. We're on Koresh, the ethereal homeworld, Kenny.
Yeah, this is fucking awesome looking.
Okay, which side is faster for trash, right or left?
I think we have to go both
I
because
think
there's
we have to rest. Thank you.
we have to go both left and right because there's a boss on left and right, and then after going left and right, we can finally go middle. Haha, lol. I love trash.
Is there like you go left for
So the
one
real
boss and
question
right
is-
for another?
How many of these see invis? I guess we have no rogue, but I guess mage has it.
Camouflage?
Yeah, I mean, presume at least we like by doing the trash, we can learn a bit about what it does, because that's usually the determining factor, right? If it's dangerous, you can only pull a couple of packs, but oftentimes trash does fucking nothing, and then we can just pull the entire.
I'm really spooked by this beholder guy who was just on his own.
Well, he doesn't have that much HP.
Yeah, seems like the main thing that they do is shit tons of damage that the boss very much didn't do.
I mean, it was me.
It's average trash in every
Looking at the
raid.
healing meter, it's not that high.
No, we're not really taking damage.
I was.
Oh, sure.
But I'm,
Oh, that's a
but
tank
I'm-
issue.
but
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
a
Yeah,
tank.
that's a you
Yeah.
problem.
So over here, and you sure cloaks.
I have to be close enough.
I'm still waiting for the BS.
So this would this technically be like a second boss then, or?
You can do second or third in either order. I think the one we're going to is the one that's second in the dungeon journal, Lumithar.
Okay, yeah.
Probably we can just run straight down the middle, right? Yep.
I'm gonna be real quick. I'm gonna bring some drinks.
Oh my god, look at the fucking
Maybe some
map.
snacks?
No, we have to fight through like 6 rooms to get to the boss.
Oh, there's something in the raid rep thing that says something about weakening trash in each area.
Yeah.
Why would it not just be opening this door?
That's the shortcut to get back afterwards.
Rude.
Throw out CRs if people die.
Or where the fuck were you? I was trying to find you, but I couldn't.
He ran like 16 million miles ahead. He thought he was in the he thought he was in the Tour de France. No, you're testing out the limits of just walking away from your healers.
Who's
Why
the
is it a
main
giant
by the way?
Am I allowed to just
bug?
shit
No,
and
pause,
then
pause,
say
pause,
Bobby
pause,
wrong?
pause.
Okay.
Well, the harvesters do a dot on people, which is fucking awful to heal, by the way.
Is that like stunnable or something?
I mean, it seems like they just do it.
Oh, they also explode on death by the looks of it.
That's fine.
Oh, it's this arcane infusion? Yeah, no, it's not so cool.
Oh, this. I was thinking about the single target dot more than that one. This one isn't.
No, it
Doesn't feel.
Didn't really bother me that much.
Kind of pretty here. Look at this. Unprocessed.
Look at this. Great. Oh my god.
Realis is dying. Protect him.
Get damn,
I
Mr.
can't
President.
find him.
I mean,
Oh, there
you
he
know.
is.
Alright, you did while doing trash.
This would be so cool if like I knew what I was doing.
Mr. Silk, you say?
It's very pretty so far.
That's me every raid.
I wish the ceiling wasn't quite so low. It's making camera angles a little awkward.
Play dwarf.
First person view.
Just play dwarf. Your camera is lower.
But if she
But-
plays
but-
it,
Because I was
but if she
like,
plays
oh,
it, if she plays a dwarf,
okay,
it'll
no,
remind her of
okay.
IRL.
yeah, to
I
play
don't know where this persistent rumor that I'm short came from.
Welcome to
Very
acceptable
weird.
casualties.
Haven't you confirmed that you're like 160?
65.
So short.
Still
Yeah.
a midget, yeah.
I'm on average. Thank you.
Look at that
Average for
ass.
midgets.
You
Hello?
sound like a guy talking
God
about his
damn.
penis.
It's average. I guess it's just the instant hit of that dot that hits hard, not the.
You know what's not average? The ass.
Yeah, holy shit, that's
My
a
mommy said
that's
it's
a fucking
great.
guy yad.
Yeah. Yatsarek because there's nothing on this.
Oh my god. It's huge!
A spider dummy mommy. Good lord. Alright, well, we need a reset.
Is that even a spider?
Oh, can we reset?
Is it safe to reset?
Holy shit!
We'll
what
find out
do it.
It is?
We'll find out.
in the next episode.
Did you see how it became like ultra
Did that
fake as you
evolve
reset it?
the...
Mm-hmm. She likes when she ice bank her.
So this is a two-phase fight. It's mostly just stuff to dodge. I don't think there's anything relevant on. There's nothing that like I need to save for first pull, other than just dodge shit. But you do. The only relevant thing is you do lost P2.
Sad.
You do double damage in P2. Or it's not double.
I'm
I think
happy.
50% increased.
Stay happy.
25% increased for the entire phase.
I don't
Look
know
at
this
it, it's a
spider
giant-
has 2 eyes.
Pink bug.
I don't only have
It's a
two eyes.
moth.
Moth.
It's a moth.
I don't know what you call it. It has a fat fucking
Doesn't have
ass.
wings though.
It's Heinrich from A Bug's Life.
The yeah, mommy.
2.
Oh,
Oh,
oh
that's
no,
on the
that
tank.
blows me. Oh, cool. It does double damage, and there's multiple of them in a row.
You have been targeted for infusion tether. Ooh. Wow, run away from the boss. What a crazy mechanic. Never seen that one before.
I mean, it doesn't seem to be working.
No, you have to
Has
get all the way out there. You have to get like fully out to the wall. So Thingy and Inkers have to go like all the way out to break their tether. You can't keep getting sucked by the boss Thingy.
I mean, why not?
Because otherwise I'll need like 7 inner raids. Hello?
Do we like focus kill one of
This
these?
is
Okay.
root.
Let's kill this one on the ping, next to the tank here. No, don't.
Aranog?
Yeah, Aranog basically.
It is.
Eric, when I've read
Do I need to soak that with you, Annie, or?
On the back
No,
end.
you
No,
just
I
have-
think it's we want to take one each. I think they come in
Right.
pairs.
We
The
can
second
rest
one
it.
does double damage, but
Oh, my ears!
Whoa.
Oh, that hurt my ears. Ow.
You want to kill as many as possible, or no? It doesn't seem like it.
I think it's just there to
We
kill
should-
you if you don't kill any. Because otherwise
We
you
should
like
we
stay
should
on
re
them.
we should
Yeah,
rest
we had
Mark.
one dead.
Yeah, we had one dead.
I'm gonna taunt during this, I guess.
oh, okay.
Yeah, then I'll get the
I
second
just-
one
I
then,
just-
okay. Okay, so we just take one each, yeah.
On higher difficulties, we need to break a shield on that ring with the tank frontal,
Oh, interesting.
like the coins on Bandit.
That's cool.
I fucked up my city so much. Jesus fucking Christ.
And then I guess your enrage is that you eventually run out of space with these webs. Let's just kill the one in the free spot here, right behind us, in the little gap. Little gyat. Oh, no, we faced. We hit 50.
Oh, she lost a
no,
yeah.
no, the ass is gone. No.
I put it out of this thing, or I guess I do.
I don't know. Soak until my weak aura says I'm soaking.
Ow.
I popped the personal. I'm a
I
good
didn't.
boy.
You're taking like 1.5 mil per second.
Wait, my weak aura said soak frontal, so I soak frontal. Okay? That's
Why do
that's
you
all
already
I-
have a weak aura?
That looks more like a tank debuff than a soak.
It's a soak, and
No, I think
It's
it
an
splits the it splits the dot as well. Look, they're not taking any damage. It splits the dot as well
Yeah.
as the instant hit with the tank.
I didn't
It-
even
it-
get a dot.
it's also an alternating one.
We just put out this shit here. There we go.
So is this just gonna is the boss like is its ass just gonna keep coming on the
Soak
fucking
it, soak
floor?
it.
Yeah, well, you have to take turns soaking, I think, right? Otherwise, does it stack if you soak 2 in a row? No, it doesn't.
Not on normal.
But okay, later down, right? Yeah. It feels like that the stacks wouldn't run off normally.
You basically have different sort.
It's like that one boss in Out of the Tsar, right? We've just got to keep going in a circle.
Oh, his ass is dripping.
Me too, brother.
I think you should see a doctor.
but this face is doing some damn, by the way. Holy moly! There's stuff to heal here, and I don't like it.
That's a very bad ass.
Oh, the fuck?
We're working on it, buddy. Can I receive an innervate if we have one? I'm actually going with one normal.
It's already starting.
Holy shit. Last phase is gonna be sick on that though.
Yeah.
Weave an arcane cocoon around yourself and 4 nearby allies.
It's a good dungeon trinket for healers, and it's awful.
Did I
in raid.
release? I find out where you release when you die.
I guess you can find out. Sure, probably at the start.
Yeah, right at the very start.
Because you have the
Can I get the rest?
teleporters that you can take.
Yeah.
Just
pop
release.
to the forge core.
We have to
and
backtrack
then-
anyway, man.
Start rather than the middle. The
But
middle
he has to.
screen.
But he has to loot his crests, you know.
It's not that, just, you know, mage legs are short.
So I'm back in the center room now. Is this where you guys are coming now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess then
My
we
ray
go to the
frames
other
didn't
side and use the
disappear.
other portal. Yeah.
Raid frames disappear if people are not in the same zone issue, and that counts for sub zone as well.
Oh no!
Lost
Hello?
quest. Can you balance on these metal beams?
I wish I could bounce on that spider ass.
Ooh, ooh, one sec, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, can I stop
Alright.
on this?
Let me drive by someone. Come on.
I wonder if there's gonna be some. Oh, I wonder if you can skip the trash with this ring here.
Yeah.
Put a gateway over the middle.
The Watcher is not moving. I guess we only have to kill the Watcher then, though, right?
There's some grippies that can be done. Ooh.
Just add the.
Oh,
I'll just add the log link in the testing channel.
I'd forgotten I'd done that. The laziest thing on the planet. I macroed Muse out into taunt. It's just such a shit button. It doesn't deserve its own place on my bars.
Do we go other side or?
Yeah, Watcher has stealth attack.
We have to go other side to unlock this one.
Do we have to talk to dude to open it, or just opens it?
God, that's a fucking dog. Straight down the middle. There's
Yeah,
so much trash again.
Weave Master has
Model
stealth
straight
protection.
from TPC, I think.
No, just go down the middle and pull these backs.
What? Where are we going?
Path of least resistance type stuff. I'm gonna grab that dog. What could go wrong?
I think
Another
he
thing.
fears, actually.
It's got Soul Marker. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, he fears? Well, if I was spec'd into Tremor Totem, I could do something about that. Oh, yep.
Why is it always the dogs?
I just got one shot at. I don't know why, but.
I died in
I
the
got
face of
meleed.
that.
We are.
This is trash that does damage.
Yeah, we are taking some damn. Pretty good. In
This is
public
mass
how?
binding.
You're supposed to
This
like
is
run away
bound
with
upon
this?
expiration.
I'm being feared into more trash. Haha, lol.
What are you supposed to do about the fear? Not get feared.
Have one
Tremor
of your
Totem.
shaman spectre. Yeah,
Yeah.
have one of your shaman spectre for sure.
It happened in the murder still as well, but none of the shamans did.
But also in the Mitrasil, the fear was like half a second and did nothing. This one is actually
Yeah.
dangerous enough that I think you'll have some.
And we had more space.
You can break the binding if you run far enough as well.
I wonder if you can use the gateway out of range, probably.
Which boss are we going to? Soulbinder, Najiri. Så där sen går det boss.
But why is this fucking trash so tanky?
I think that's mythic trash.
Mythic BOEs? Hello?
Insane life.
Which way do we go? Right.
And of course, if you
You
look at
do
the
right
map,
around
and the
the
short way
wall,
to the
you
boss is left, so you have to go right.
Yeah, the exit is the left.
Oh my god.
Even more trash.
We hug the wall,
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna swap to
Yeah, hug
Mythic
the wall
Plus
and run
Tenant.
to the bottom, I think. Keep going. Do not stop. Fuck you!
Oh, thank God.
I lost some lads.
Yeah, it's fine, we just keep running. No one's
There's
doing
another dog, yay!
Oh fuck!
We just
Also-
go the other
wait.
way, right?
I think it's patrols, but let's just kill this trash
There's
first.
2 dogs. There's a dog on either side.
Oh fuck!
I wonder if you
What
can
if-
line of sight the binding.
What if you double pull the dogs? Thought?
Yes.
Yeah, my thought is
But
that
we
you
can saying things
are...
like that. Because I'll
Is it
take you
even the dog
seriously.
that does the damage?
The dog did a lot of the damage, yeah. I mean, we're definitely not taking a lot of damage in this bag.
Doesn't seem to work. Next, I'll just see.
I'm like stuck in a lag. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
we can hear you're lagging.
I did see
That's-
Leonara just run in place, so.
So we fight just the dog to determine whether it is the dog that's doing damage, right?
Also because we know it does the fear. Can you line inside this one?
Is it a turn away? No, it's not a turn away.
And you can't
That's
line
not
inside
all of
either.
us. Yeah.
And we've pulled trash on the other side. Haha, lol.
Amazing.
I love this dog.
You really should back off Tremor.
I didn't. Well, I was like looking at its health. I assumed it was a mini boss. I didn't think there'd be a second one.
I mean,
Was
is this everyone waits outside the door and one of the tanks just taunts it and walks it around the corner?
I think more so it might be a case of.
Take for a walk.
Okay,
No,
you
I-
walk side in.
No, you cannot. You
No
cannot. I
idea.
tried it. No, you
No,
cannot. I tried
but then you can't run into more trash if you're outside the room.
Oh no. I think you're overcomplicating something that's very easy. Look at how the entire room of this section is set up, right? The raid is gonna go to the left as you enter, and a tank with a soulstone, say you, is going to
gonna
run to
die.
the boss, die, take the soulstone, spec Mistweaver, and you're gonna be within 100 yards of everyone, and we're gonna skip this entire fucking area.
Yeah, cool.
More raids when they're really that easy to just
No,
kill
no,
yourself.
I
The
don't
question
think
though
that's
is if
gonna
you
work,
can
actually.
manage with all the CC, like with
Yeah,
the stun, the
the
fear,
the
pull.
fear. I died in the fear from the first dog. And that was with healers.
Well, then maybe like a fucking shaman runs with you, and I give you tremor as much as I can. I'm sure it'll be possible somehow. Also, like,
So, oh no, it's warriors, isn't it? No, warriors and death knights can be immune to fear, right? We
Yeah.
can slay.
warriors cannot know.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, berserker.
Not immune, but they can get out
okay, sure.
immediately.
But they can both only do once per minute, which means you're gonna immune the first fear. You're gonna have to pull the second dog. But
That's gonna be
realistically,
a third round the corner.
realistically, Monk is so fast that you'll be able to roll through this the first dog and get so much further than the dog without pulling extra trash, and like no trash will hit you while you're feared.
Or
Yeah.
be out of range for the fear.
Back, I'm on my way there.
Oh, I'll just put up a stone.
This looks like a lot of standing on
Wait,
circles.
more trash. Lovely.
Oh god. Just what we needed.
Fuck, RP trash, my
Yeah,
favorite.
I'm bringing a dog.
No,
Fuck off, you die, you die.
Die.
Have you thought about Sudoku?
You're not bringing any fucking dogs here.
What a
Yeah.
dog did you guys forgot about?
Can I
Slowly.
pet that dog?
I Igor haven't seen that clip yet, so I sent him yesterday.
Reset the boss.
I need a second because I need some sipping IRL.
Is it
You
our
don't need
mine
to
is
summon that way,
cooldown?
everyone's here. One of my mages.
We have a hunter on it. He did it.
This boss has ads.
I see.
Are they important?
Yes. But you're a healer, so you don't care.
Am I a healer?
There's no healing ads, I guess, then.
There is no healing ad.
Thank fuck.
I keep fucking pressing my thing, and it doesn't work. There we go. Wait, I'll do it 10 because it's far away.
What do we do?
Look at the boss. If we wipe, I'll tell you what we do. But other than that, you guys are gonna get to figure it out yourself.
Yeah, okay.
That's why all I said is there's ads, so people had time to like swap to a build that could do damage to ads. Other than that, don't worry about it.
Supposed to build. Oh.
You are a healer.
I
What do you mean? Some healers have builds for AoE, and we actually know they nerfed the shit out of that. Never mind.
So Mystic Lash looks to be the tank mechanic.
Yeah, except that it says that it inflicts 0 damage every 5.2
Ah.
seconds for until
Makes
cancelled.
the,
Those orbs break the cages. Yeah.
It does indeed.
So use the orbs to destroy the cages in the middle, I guess.
Yep. And then you can see, we get to kill the ads before they actually, they have a 2-minute cast that actually spawns them. So you can kill them before they spawn and not have to deal with, like, you still have to kill them, so it's still ads, but you don't have to deal with them doing mechanics. Wow.
Should we
Ah,
dispel
you
that
see
debuff?
the things.
No,
Do
it's
they
just a
break one
slow
at a
hit.
time, or can you bring it through two?
Chico, it looks like you will
Oh,
like
that?
this
Oh, no,
raid
it
very much.
disappears, you can see
It
that.
was a pink and purple.
Yes, as it hits, you can only do two at a time.
The debuff only slows, can you?
It said it did some damage on the tooltip at least.
This
Might be
break
2
again?
different debuffs.
Stop running with
The
those
Mystic Lash
balls.
stacks up 8 times in one cast,
Oh, it's
and
people
each
getting
one
hit
is
by these.
8% extra damage from it.
Oh, you can get knocked off.
Yep, I managed to jump forward. Okay, rest mark.
On high difficulties, that's going to be even worse, isn't it?
Probably.
It's a gateway, yeah.
Hit the canisters.
That's a Razageth angle.
Anything
He's
to
getting
do
carried by
with-
Evokers.
This boss isn't doing much damage, isn't it?
Oh, we're kind of doing fucking nearly Dragonflight Season 4 healing. It's kind of awful, actually.
Bad chain lightning. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know,
It's a
we will have
universe,
the heroic raids that
This tank thing
you can
does
join on probably.
nothing.
Yeah, how many stacks you are? I
One
don't have
stack,
a
8
score for it.
stacks, and it's doing nothing to
Okay.
me.
I
I'm-
think
I'm
this
at
boss
12.
in general is doing very little.
My
Except
health
the
didn't
knockback.
move.
You know what I think about when I'm pulling this boss for my BFA homies? I'm thinking of Skitra. Like a boss that you pull it and you're like, okay, this exists. Whee!
Is that the one with the clones?
Yes. But like it had no DPS check, no healing check. There's nothing happening on the boss. It's kind of this.
You just needed
There are some
somebody
ads,
to
but-
know how to macro markers.
I'm on 14 stacks and it's doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, new ads.
That's a back. What?
So
You
yeah, this
just
is the
wanna
this is
take
this
the
is the
boss
entire
first,
boss, by the way.
Let me just kill it.
Yeah, we just kill it. I don't think we have to wipe on this to figure out what it does and get a couple.
No,
extra points, yeah.
Well, we have to wipe on this to find where the damage is.
Okay,
think
I'm
the-
going in the
yeah.
middle.
I
Stack
think
this.
the
Kinda
damage. I think the damage is eating the orb, but unfortunately they also despawn when you eat them. So like, you can't even keep eating orbs.
Oh, I've
It
got.
doesn't even hurt that much.
It's just the plot they leave. And that's about
Is
it.
that not back from the boss?
Yes.
So is it like time the boss on the edge and everyone stands towards the middle, so you never.
Well, no, I mean, the room is long enough, so if the boss is here, you could just stand here instead
Yeah,
of on the.
I'm stupid, and
Yeah,
if
but I
I'm
mean, you're-
stupid, so are other people.
Yeah, but you're not gonna tank the boss on the edge. You're always gonna tank the boss near the next 2 ads that you're planning to hit with testicles.
How long do the orbs travel? How far do they travel?
Infinite, I think.
Is it
But you want to
infinite?
keep the boss close enough for the cleave. Well,
Yeah.
that was an engaging boss.
Yes,
So, did we clear all the trash finally? Where's the boss?
Oh, there's something here. Oh, this is the shortcut back. Yeah.
So I just release and do the desk.
Yeah, that's the
Oh
two
my
opposites.
god, that's a big one.
Chichiro is very happy that it's purple, Indy is cringing that it's purple. Okay. I mean, this is a
Crisper
Tauros,
boots
you know,
with
like
leech.
what do you expect?
Shame that you can't wear them because you need to wear the boots that make your fucking cloak do double stuff. Haha.
Dude,
lol.
this season we don't have choices in gear.
We pulled them up, by the way. We have a single mob we're in combat with. We gotta kill this. Otherwise, people can't use the portal, I think.
Why is
I'm not a
Salata
combat.
friendly?
I'm just a healer, I'm not needed.
Oh, so one sec. Mm,
Don't come yet. Not in my hair, thank you.
Do not come.
No.
I'm gonna come.
yeah, you'll see what I'm gooning over.
So can you just kind of...
Keep
Oh,
down
I have
trash.
I guess that's not the way we need to go.
Found the skip.
You know,
I'm in first person mode, by the way. I don't want to talk to you. You're,
God, she's fucking. God, look at her fucking little
Oh my
piggies.
god, Zata. Oh, hello.
the Zalito.
That's shit.
I can't wait to review my PTR footage for prep, and there's just gonna be me zooming into Salata's toes.
Yeah, for real. That on my recording is just gonna be like a couple of minutes of Zalito.
I have to send this to someone, just a moment. Sorry guys.
Oh,
So does that boss become more interesting on heroic and mythic, or is it also?
We don't.
like-
How Mythic has not been tested, and Heroic. The 3 bosses we've just done has not been tested on any difficulty outside normal.
I think we
and, the,
found the boss, however.
and the next 4 bosses have been tested on Heroic, so we don't know if they become more interesting on Mythic. Presumably, but your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah.
Did people get aggro of these, or what happened? No, that looks like the Purging Smash of Frontal, I think. Well, it just does a lot of damage. It could be both.
The orbs apparently reduce your haste by 25%.
Oh no.
You don't want
Brewmaster, no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit. The rest of you
Hey,
do.
Purging Smash of Frontal, that's what killed like 6 people, so make sure to stand behind them. And just throw out combat reses. Or generally,
I
if you
use-
die, press your release button.
I use that thing, which gives you a buff for 10% haste and damage done.
The forge fuel.
Uh,
Fuel up. Oh, I'm fueled.
But you take damage from.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
okay.
that's
You store that a little late, to be honest. But you can stack it 5 times.
I would not recommend to do that.
Hello?
Because it does ticking damage to you.
Yeah.
But what
Quite
about
heavy
trash
ticking
healing process?
But 50% damage done, 50% haste. Come on, you want that?
Accurate. That's fun.
Yeah, generally speaking, if people die, throw a res on them, and if you don't get a res within a couple seconds, or like the mobs aren't just about to die, just run.
Or just talk, because I'm also like, my brain is literally crying for help, so I'm not really here.
Okay.
So if you didn't get a rest, most likely I forgot.
Which way do we go?
We
Now
have-
through the open door to the right.
Which is silly
Oh, yeah.
because to the left is where it looks like we're supposed to go, but it looks like we can only go right, so we go right.
Technomancer's the one with the stealth detection. The rest of the mobs don't have any.
Okay, I mean if the trash itself doesn't do crazy amounts of damage, and it's relatively fast to kill like this is, you're probably just gonna kill it.
This trash feels significantly more okay than the underlying trash does. Like, it feels like a reasonable quantity so far.
There's a
This
mob to
looks
the
like
right.
a Reshi Raps kind of room. I don't know.
No, we gotta kill the. No, there's a dog over here.
Can I pet the dog?
So weird looking doggo.
But it's a dog.
Oh,
You're
Unstable mana. He's just like me for real.
can do this? Goodbye.
Oh wow,
So-
the exhaust vents just don't.
Oh
do
yeah, we are
anything.
dead. Okay. I saw that in the stream.
Yo, guys, I'm taking a
My
shot.
death rate.
We died in transit.
I'll rest the people who are here. I had a soulstone.
You can also take the pie, by the way. It doesn't kill you. Yo.
What happened? What? killed- Oh,
Taking it at the wrong time.
is it a charging cannon kind of thing? Is there
Looks
something
like
that makes
it.
it obvious it's about to explode? Yeah,
Another dog.
Charging.
there is warning.
Hey,
Cool.
Guys, wait for the tank.
I was
Here.
watching the pretty
Okay.
swirlies. I'm sorry.
Really? You're fine.
Somebody is going to
Ooh.
make a god awful "I'm a fire in my laser" week
God,
or
that's
for
a-
it, aren't they?
God, that is also a big dog.
That is a pretty skybox, though.
I think you can completely avoid the eruption if you just take the pipe.
Yeah, but that's
You know-
boring.
True.
That's slower.
Like, people in my raid say it every single week when I tell them to kill themselves after lock and stock. They say, we can use the loyalty card. And it's like, yes, but that's not fun.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Telling you guys to kill yourself is fun.
There's like 40 people a week that I get to tell them to kill themselves, and they just go with it.
Oh, what the fuck is happening to my HP?
You have too much power. That was an atrocious touch of the Magi. But it is what it is. Have aggro as well.
We sure do.
Bagro, who asked? But press invis or mirror image, Lamau,
I'm doing my best.
or potentially, alternatively, be in melee.
Yeah, nobody of value has been lost.
I go weer remember that.
You can't even remember how to do simple mechanics. Calm down, buddy.
No. If I press invis, I will get flamed on the boss that I cannot reset. So I know you know. I know you guys.
We have 3 mages.
Victory round.
It doesn't matter. I will get flamed if I don't have invis up.
Oh, goddamn you thingy.
Where's the Manto way over there?
Where? Oh, the dog?
Like
Flying over
climbing
there.
down it. Can we jump down?
You
I
can.
don't think it would be. I don't think it would be good for you.
Can I have permission to? I'm bouncy.
I'm charging my laser.
Like that looks like a platform we're supposed to be landing on, right?
Oh yeah, that looks totally survivable.
Yeah.
Go get there.
See, I take half full damage.
Yeah, go get it.
Actually.
No, just the tank. Just the tank, guys.
There is an invisible wall.
Wait,
I'm down.
that actually works?
Oh,
I-
sick.
Nice.
Did everyone who can res fall down?
No, I'm here.
'Cause-
No,
I
I'm
jumped, and I can live, so...
I'm here. I'm not dumb.
I died to the thunder.
Oh, big dogs.
Oh, look, there's a shotgun here. Yeah.
Also, there are teleport points at least.
Hold on. If you
Does-
did not
does
get.
somebody
Wait.
want
If
to-
you did not get
I
a
did
rest,
go res, yeah.
if you did not get the rest, you gotta release and we gotta summon you.
There is a
Okay.
teleport
Shotgun
point.
here.
It's
You don't
it's
really
much
need-
easier than that. A healer can jump off and come back to where we were, right?
Oh, you can just teleport to the Central Force Operations. It brings you here.
Oh,
Wait, can evokers just flap around that whole area? Oh my god.
I mean, as long as you don't get
Oh.
one shot by the cannon at the bottom, yep.
I mean, do you just get
Big
like.
lad.
Oh, we
Did
pulled.
you
We
just get-
pulled. We pulled. Face them away. Face them away.
Attack left.
Oh. Do our evokers have unravel?
What's
Crash
that?
mobs? Probably not.
Oh, yes, we... Wait, that's not unravel? Ha 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 ha.
Why would you have unravel?
I mean, you played on bosses where it's good.
Trash
you'll just-
passes though.
You don't just basically let baseline carry it now.
Yo.
This boss has a couple of ads, but like nothing crazy. Definitely not enough that you go AoE.
This is the guy who's going to be everybody's best friend, right?
My soul fire didn't reset.
Unlucky.
Imagine having spares that reset. Jeez.
Yeah.
I can't.
45-second cooldown. Terrible. Terrible.
At some point, people are going to complain about that 20-second spells not resetting.
This dude's gonna suck you, yeah, indeed.
Oh my god, let's go. That's a giant mouse.
Yep. The only thing I'll say here,
Get sooner.
the only thing I'll say here is that there is a soak, but after the soak, it'll spawn a big ad that has to be pulled away from the boss. The boss, like, there'll be a big circle. Like, you basically have to have the ad and the boss, like, things like 20 yards apart. And I did it again. I pressed my fucking pull button. I'm gonna explode.
Get off your bar.
A smart person would make a new pull button.
It's built into
But we
ERT.
don't have.
You can make a macro.
I could, but it's not on my bar. It's like its own marks bar thing by ERT. Oh, interesting.
Does that do damage?
No. But interestingly, on Heroic, there's also one of those little of these forges, like, over at the entrance.
Do we need to take the boss over to it? Or...
No, not yet, not yet. It's not taking any damage. Drop these ads under the boss. Someone dropped one far out. We just gotta kill them. Here's the soak.
Oh.
No.
That's so cool.
Whoa, hey!
I'm back, I'm back.
Hey. And then you have to get the ad away from the boss. Or is that maybe a Heroic only thing? I think it's a Heroic only thing. I just made it up, actually. Oh, just fucking lied to you.
I know it doesn't have how much HP.
Fuck. The boss crashed my
You
game.
don't need to like die by the thing to break the shield or anything like that, do we?
No. As I've stated multiple times, if there's anything like turbo important you have to do for us to not to be able to kill the boss, I will tell you before we pull the boss. These circles, all these like little animations you get under the boss, they spawn ads.
I assume you don't need to talk yet, Annie.
Oh, you can CC those guys. I presume they're not
Overwhelming
supposed to
power
reach the
stacking
No,
up.
they're not supposed to reach something now. That's why we drop them under the boss and not in Antarctica.
Do you want me to taunt yet, or...?
I'm not noticing anything. Like,
Oh, I am. You're starting to take damage, but it's not heavy.
Does this line mean anything?
I've got 4 stacks of overwhelming power that's doing 750k damage every 2 seconds. I do not care.
We're gonna get Intermish here in a second. He's at 90 energy, so soon TM. The Intermission knocks back, but you can't get knocked off yet.
That yet is putting in work, isn't it?
Yes. Whee! And now we've got to go kill the things on the side. Just. Okay, I get both tanks are going to the right, so we're going to the right. We're going to the right. Yeah, we should just stay as a unit here. It should not be some people go X, some people go Y. Also, if they exist on normal, maybe they don't, but there will be ads spawning here, at least on Heroic. Oh yeah, no, they're there.
Do they have shout health, those things?
No, and now the boss is going to take bonus damage for a bit. He's taking extra damage right now, double damage. But do keep in mind, this Splintered Attendant does fucking tank them, by the way. He eats ass.
He gets stacks for each time he consecutively attacks
Oh yeah,
us.
and on Hero you get 3 of them.
Awesome.
And they fucking, they genuinely just eat ass.
So,
Oh, if you
what
taunt
do I do with it?
attendance, the stacks reset.
Yeah, but that's the point. On Hero you get 3, so you can't taunt swap them fast enough, so like you're just gonna get turbo fisted.
Yeah.
So
They've
when
got, they've got stacking
I
attack
taunt?
speed. Now.
How much
They've got they've got stacking attack speed and a thing that triggers when they auto attack. Oh dear.
You basically swap on the ads like every time taunt is available is the idea, I think.
Are we just gonna make them taunt immune?
They should die before then. Like, I think the idea is that you want to focus them. At least currently with the tuning, with how much damage they do compared to everything else in this fight, yeah, you're gonna focus this attendant down because it eats the tank.
Oh, I like. Realis, would you like to do some tanking at some point?
No, you crack on.
I have no idea what the tank swap is supposed to be on this guide, but if you just want to take
It
them,
is
go for it.
it is the stacks you're getting.
Okay.
And then obviously on heroic, this arcane echo has to be far away from the boss, so it's a natural swapping time.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
Thank you for the dispel, I am stupid.
And we're going to phase in a second. He enters phase 2 at 25%. If we can phase him before we get the intermission, actually, we're doing pretty low damn. Yeah, we phased him. He's gonna knock you back, so stay on the entrance side of the boss. Just be silly to wipe to that.
That's a fast knock.
Ooh.
Do it down.
And now,
Oh,
now we're getting sucked. And this suck is gonna get stronger every like 2 seconds.
That's such a cool animation.
Like on Mythic, when you're pushing the enraged on this, you're definitely gonna be lusting here, because you can already see now we're getting sucked a lot stronger than we were 5 seconds ago. And by the time this boss is gonna die, we're gonna be getting sucked like relatively strong. Like, it looks it looks like it's ramping up a lot slower than it was in heroic though. Yeah, you will have to like on heroic we had to like at the end we had to actually like run against it with movement speed and stuff.
Okay, so we are definitely in the engine room of the Orville.
We don't need to be. If it's just a window that.
Why
No.
is there a Mocklin here?
500 cigarettes.
Oh no, I mean the pull-in is starting to get pretty snazzy even for normal, eh?
What are you doing to your mana, Canary?
I'm a
He's
resto
being a
shaman.
shaman.
What do you mean?
What mana?
It's his niche. He just really likes mana.
You have 2 innovates in your room. What?
I
the
mean,
hell?
I'm not using them.
Ah, okay.
I knew the boss was gonna die, and like this doesn't do crazy damage. But you can imagine how like last phase on this with a last phase on this with like a tight DPS check is gonna be very interesting for the boss.
What loyalty?
Is that
himself to power the machine.
No.
He started casting something at the end with a very foreboding sounding voice line. Was that about to be something very scary?
Reformation is inevitable.
Does someone have a? Wait, what if I clip? Is it more than 30 seconds ago? Let me check.
It started casting something and said unaccounted for variables must be removed.
Good luck, Sinky.
No, what he was casting at the end was silencing Tempest, which is just the caster rains arcane blast at player destinations every 1 second. It just pools.
What the fuck?
I fell through a hole or something.
Yep,
Yeah,
you
there are
did.
holes. Ooh.
Wait, where am I?
Mount. We can mount now.
Ooh.
Can we?
Kennedy,
Yes.
you passed by my corpse. I can't believe you've done this.
You release and teleport right next to us.
No,
Yeah,
I'm.
there's a waste down here, I think.
We have dogs.
Bits of
Well, now I'm in
car.
combat, so I can't rush you anyway. Someone pulled something, so you gotta run.
Fine.
Ages ago.
Well, it only got me in combat now. So how much trash is in this area? Because I saw this yesterday and
Yes.
oh no.
This looks
Yes.
pretty. Oh my god.
Yeah,
This is the optional boss, right? Does that mean we can just walk past it, or do they not
There's
mean
there's a
it's
there's a
optional?
shortcut here up to the next boss.
Okay.
But we
They're
are
not
gonna do the
actually an
optional boss.
optional boss.
Yeah,
They
I mean
dropped
they're,
here. They can't be optional.
they're optional in the sense that you don't have to kill it to move to the next boss. That's all that
What
matters.
did you do?
What is
That
that
was
menacing women
Almost
laughing?
not quite in time heal. The
Listen,
blue-
I have a 25-yard range. I can't blame it.
25-year range.
Is there trash on the shortcut, or does it make sense to take the shortcut and then go backwards because we're going to We're going to
makes-
clear that trash anyway.
No, I mean there's only like 3 mobs if we pull this and this before the boss, so Let's just
Fair enough.
go to the boss.
Also, he's
It
not
doesn't
so
look like
maybe
there's actually a lot of.
much.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a lot of trife here.
It looks like,
Well,
looks like the
those
third demon
mobs at the
spec's going to
start
be a
with,
caster. Yeah.
Purple fire on them. Ooh, well, like
Scoping, scoping.
Bloodlust.
I need bigger prey. Oh, I hope they try to run away. It's more fun when they do.
Is this your usual all at the same time sort of council, or?
Yeah,
you gotta-
kill all at the same time. When one of them dies, they're gonna start doing very heavy increasing pulsing damage.
Okay. Get them together and clear the crap out of more.
Yes, it's a 3-target fight, correct. We need to reset it.
Hardly a challenge.
Yeah. There's one important mechanic on this, but actually, does it exist on normal? Hold on. Checking. Yes, it does. So there's one important mechanic on this boss. It's this Devour's Ire boss, debuff. It's going to be 2 purple circles on the ground at the start that someone can soak. Doesn't matter who. It'll bounce anyways. It gives a debuff. When you dispel it, it just jumps to the nearest person. It does increasing taken damage and increasing healing absorb for every stack. But only the 2 people holding the debuff can clear the purple puddles on the ground. And the only reason I say that is because if we don't, we are going to have 0 space left in just about 2.5 minutes. Other than that, go ham, figure it out. I did it again. Haha, lol.
Sorry, so people who have the debuff clear the puddles.
If you have a black testicle above your head, go stand in shit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I can stand in shit. It's my superpower.
Dip your balls in the shit. Got it.
And pace the bosses away out to like the edge, because they do some frontals. It's just one person in each of these soaks.
Is there like one of them that doesn't have a tank swap or something?
I
Or
think so, but I can't remember.
like council had
Oh, this
2
has to be
that had
dispelled
tank
too.
swaps and
Yeah,
2 that
yeah.
just kind of existed.
And you just, it looks like on normal
Oh,
it
that
doesn't.
sounds like a tank swap.
It looks like on normal it doesn't stack up, so you don't actually ever dispel it. You and I can just keep them, Kenny. Well, I guess we can give them to other people so they can learn how to do the mechanic, right?
No?
So you see now, so me and Kenny gets this, and there's blue pools, and we're gonna go stand in it. Let me over here. You just go stand in it, and it eats the pool. Although we are taking a...
This is chaos.
Gotta soak this, by the way, the hunt in the middle.
Every council fight is chaos.
Res Oliver. I'm dispelling this. I think as a healer we need to... Yeah, you should dispel Kira as well, so it
So-
goes on the DPS.
Annie, I'm taking a lot of damage from this fracture ability.
We should also
on
keep the bosses
Blood Wrath.
stacked, by the way.
Wait, which
This
one does it?
Blood Wrath.
Blood Wrath. So, tanks. Dark Blaze moves. You have to move the other bosses to him.
Sure.
If you have the debuff, you gotta eat the pools. Raleigh and Ingers have them. Soak this
Does everyone
line.
have to soak this line? Yeah.
You don't need everyone to soak it, but you need some people to soak it.
Does it need to hit something in particular, or this is making me
Need
think
what?
a lot of the.
Does what need to hit something in particular?
The hunt. It's
No.
reminding me of the bear
No, it's just a
charge
soak.
in
It's just a
Council.
soak. Yeah, no, it's just a soak.
Fair enough. There is a lab there.
You guys need to move.
There we go. Thingy, now you're on soaking duty. Go soak, buddy. Well, this boss is suddenly requiring healing, huh? Don't get sucked in. Don't get sucked in, and there's going to be balls here. We have to block from hitting the boss. Make sure the people with debuffs actually soak the remaining pools. I'm trying
This
to
one's
top
safe.
Raleigh. I'm just dispelling Raleigh so we can stabilize. Yes, soak these stars. Oh, they changed the animation. Yesterday, these were just fucking black balls. This boss feels harder on normal than it did on heroic.
I'm gonna take Duck's Blaze.
You cannot take him.
Biflow Innovate. I have to consider my mana? That's crazy.
What does the green circle thing do?
I mean on the outside or what?
No. Like there was like a dude was getting hanged by something, and I walked in and
Soak.
it disappeared.
Does the healing absorb do taking damage until it's healed? Can't quite tell. Debuff doesn't say anything.
No, I don't think so. I think it just...
Is-
Oh, it's just
Yeah. So one of them. Oh, sorry.
someone can take it. It's just a debuff that goes on Annie.
And if
Yeah,
someone doesn't take
what-
it, is that what explodes and kills everyone? 'Cause that's what killed me, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the tanks
Yeah,
not
it's
taking their souls.
Yeah, got you.
It's Blood Breath and Dark Sorrow.
So cunt.
I think one of them does I-beam, and the I-beam has a stacking debuff that's making it do
Oh my
like
God.
2% more damage. And then Fracture stacks really fast. It's got 3 stacks and it's doing 250% extra damage. Yeah, there we go, I'm dead.
You can rest
Do you
in
have to
a minute,
collect
but-
your own sword? Do the tanks have to collect their own sword?
I think
each
so.
Tank, or can each tank collect the other person's?
Should we reset or?
We can rest in a minute, but I don't think we're killing it. This boss has a tremendous amount of health. No, yeah, I think we die. Just like hard stack in the middle so we can all die to these lines. And then do this again, and I'll actually raid lead it, because... why does this boss have this much health? Why are we at, like, half health after 4 minutes? I know we had 2 DPS dead for a bit, but okay.
Damn, that even outside does no damage.
Which of these bosses does the healing absorb?
The Vengeance.
Hardly a challenge.
That doesn't help me.
It is Illyssa Dark Sorrow.
Okay.
Also, I didn't have a Soul Stone.
You just release on the way
I appear to be like an egg. Why am I an egg?
Not come out yet.
Kenny will come with us.
If I don't wanna though.
You're contributing a bit, Kira. It's not like you're not doing crazy amounts of healing, but you're doing healing. I think it's also just I wasn't like I'm having to heal. Actually, wait, I still have the details from this, right? Oh no, I don't, but I have the logs. I'm having to heal nearly as much on normal as I had to heal on heroic yesterday. This is one of those bosses that's just overtuned as fuck on normal. For testing,
Like the
right?
play account thing as well.
It could be. Okay, but so to just reiterate where we are and what we're doing. So we should probably have the debuffs on Thingy, and I mean realistically it would probably be on Ryan, but it's normal, so we're not gonna min-max it. And on Heroic it stacks, and you have to like bounce it between 4 people total. But Thingy and someone else, like a range, so either a mage or something, will probably have the debuff for most of the fight, and be in charge of keeping the room clear.
Excuse me, sorry, I forgot.
If you get Hunt, stretch it out
microphone
so
up.
it's easy to soak. Try to always move the 2 other bosses to follow Duskblaze, because he's the guy who just, I'll mark him with Skull, he's the guy who just jumps around, and we have to even cleave them. And then you get the intermissions, there's 3 of them, you've seen 2. Collapsing Star, there's a guy in the middle, he sucks as we soak balls. There is the Demon Within, where there's just 24 total Fell Rushes, where we just stay spread. And I actually haven't, oh no, the last one has like really cringe frontals. Like they're very, at least yesterday, they're very not telegraphed, but we didn't see it yesterday. Cool. Let's bang. And try to be like, I did it again, hollow. Try to be like semi-stacked. I'll put a marker near like blue, so for the range when there's nothing happening. Obviously the boss has to move, but for the range when there's nothing happening, try to be like loosely stacked. So Thingy should soak one of these. And a mage should soak the other. Good. Thingy and Raleigh has them. Kira, get out of that. You're not supposed to get it. Yeah, I'll have to. Okay, we need Oliver to go over near Thingy so we can give it to Thingy. Yeah. I'll get you in 2 seconds when my dispel's off, CD.
Sorry.
It's all good. We are chilling.
Grab Blood Breath if you want to grab Dark Sorrow.
And clear the puddles, and then we're gonna get Hunt into Spirit Bomb.
You won't escape.
Get the tank souls.
Does it have to be one of us or?
No,
Yeah,
others can take them too.
Okay.
I've taken it as well before.
I just don't want. Yeah.
Clear the pools.
I have both bosses again. I'm scared.
I'm making the Hunt Lung here. Be stacked in it, and on higher difficulties you can't be you have to be spread while soaking. The two people having the circles, by the way, should probably just not bother with the soaking, if you're low at least. Druid Innervate.
I've got 2 sacks if you want to swap.
Yep.
So do you transfer the stacks just by coming near each other?
For what stacks?
The balls above us.
No, that's a dispel. It goes on the closest person when the healer is dispel, and we're not dispelling,
Oh.
we're leaving. On heroic and above, you have to dispel them because they do more and more. But they again just go on the nearest person, so you're pretty much never gonna have to deal with that mechanic as a melee.
Oh, okay.
What will likely happen is you create 2 teams, and then you just have them like. So let's say you have like team 1 is fucking Bingy and Ryan, and team 2 is like Noigo and Inkers or something, and they always bounce it back and forth between those. So you always have the same 2 people having it at the same time, and just create consistency.
Which one are you taking, Annie?
Ideum Gali, Valoran.
By the way, skull does not mean kill. They have to die equally. Just as a reference, because I think DPS are thinking this means kill. It does not mean kill.
You won't escape.
5 flow innervate.
Fracture your soul and your mind.
I'll take Dark, sorry.
I know. Yeah, it's like Primal Council where they're offset from each other, so you're gonna have 2 of them for an amount of time until the other one does the thing on the other tank. It's kind of cool.
You won't escape. Fracture your soul and your mind.
Annie, I'm drinking, just so you're aware. We're gonna get intermission in a second here with all the fell rushes.
All revival is.
Sure.
Guess wouldn't do much.
Just stay near the middle-ish and hit the guy in the middle. We can adjust damage later. Just try to stand still mostly and move when you don't have a line to avoid other people's lines. Or if you need to move, move along your line.
Is
Like
it faster
Karasa.
in there?
No, it's not faster, and it doesn't even do like relevant damage. I mean, again, like heroic felt very undertuned. This is feeling very overtuned, so it's hard to say. Well, this boss is gonna be only cringe on Mythic, because on Mythic, groups of 3 people are gonna be linked together always in every intermission, and you can't move more than 5 yards from each other. So, and the bosses is doing sigil of chains and pulling you in. Don't worry about it.
Nice. Sounds fun.
Hit Dark Arrow, by the way, still 52%.
Take that, Sarah Alice.
You won't escape.
I'm making the hunt long here.
Fracture your soul and your mind.
Move to the boss far. I guess it doesn't matter. He's lower, but we should still move. We should still move.
My funnel.
Rest tank fast. I think Druid's Innovate should be back up. You can send it.
You won't escape.
This is a long ass normal boss.
Yeah, no, it's over. Like the health is overtuned. I'm pretty sure this has more health than my 20-man heroic did yesterday. This boss is living a long time. We killed it like a minute ago on heroic. That's also why I'm actually raid leading, because otherwise we're not getting past this.
Take that, Sarah.
Well, it is
So
an option of boss.
We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this last intermission now, and it has like weird frontals. I never really figured out exactly how this works. I'm gonna give us a wind rush, and just watch this. Watch the guy going out to the side. I think it's this guy, yeah. And then you gotta get out of the fell devastation. We just gotta look at him where he goes. Like, can we get a roar
from
move
behind
of something,
him
and then look at him. Look at him. Look at the green circle, and then go to the side chair. Go to the sides of him. Just don't be in the middle, basically, ever.
Maybe baited. That's like.
He's gonna go again. No, go to the side.
Unbeaten.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's baited. But if you see the green circle, it's actually not that bad. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, good fucking lord, this boss is just overtuned on health.
All at the same time.
Buy flow innovate.
All at the same time.
Oh, this is in rage? No! No. That's crazy. Pop personals.
Grab the stars if you can, remember?
Watch the guy on the edge, yeah. Holy shit, and block the stars. God bless.
There's no
Oh, 7.
Wait, no, this takes 10 minutes. This is the actual enrage. Okay, die. I guess Kira goes DPS, and we have to like actually do damage. So maybe Ryan goes like BM, and like we actually fucking try hard to kill
I
this
mean,
boss.
do we want to kill this? We've seen everything.
Well,
I mean, sure, but we may as well.
Okay, I just figured it takes a long time.
Yeah. I mean, it takes like 6
There's
minutes.
absolutely
7 minutes.
no shot that the mythic version of this isn't 2 of them per intermission, right?
It doesn't. At least not right now. I'm resting. The mythic version of this is each boss has a different mechanic, and every intermission, the groups of people get linked together, making them unable to move apart. So you have to like stay stacked with someone. You basically die if you go more than 10 yards apart or 15. So you have to be stacked with someone and move in the same direction for the frontals, or dodge in the same direction for all the small beams, etc.
What a lovely boss fight.
You say that because it's Demon Hunters.
Yep.
I don't know.
Okay, but like killing this boss on proc, like 20 seconds into enrage while you're dealing with all that's gonna be cool as shit.
Oh, that is, yeah, sure, but
That's fucking sick.
Mages, can I ask for a table? Because
you had one.
Yeah, well, that was then, and this is now. Thank you.
5k gold. On PTR, give me. Pay up.
On PTR I can give you.
Maybe we should have what's it called now. Go do the things with Raleigh, because Thingy is doing like healer damage while doing the mechanic.
Sigurd does the same shit, doesn't it?
I mean, at least you can blink.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want to.
if you don't have BM set up and we're gonna have to wait for you 10 minutes, just take the rest play survival and let's pull. We're like this is really cringe.
I'm just
really cool
playing
enrage,
M
though.
plus talent. Maybe.
I don't think it's gonna be a dot. It's not gonna be a dot boss now because they're gonna stack them.
They still jump around a little though.
That guy jumps.
Maybe
The
this is
other
a
two
fight
gets moved by
for
the boss. Oh, by the
Arcane
tank.
Rebound.
Haha, bro.
You did the thing.
Yeah. So I'll put an X on him instead of skull so people don't unga bunga circ him. That just means it's the boss the tanks follow. So Noigo and Raleigh are soaking here. Okay, we only got one debuff. No, oh wait,
Yeah, we got both. Yeah.
It goes out anyways. Okay, good. By flow innovate. I'm gonna have to early mana pot as well. In the hunt. Regenerate.
You won't escape. Fracture your soul and your mind. Feel my wrath. To ground like a beast.
Move to the boss again. Focus on doing damage here. Always just hit the guy that's hittable during this, and then we'll adjust afterwards. It's like we're definitely not gonna hit Duskblade coming out of this. He's already significantly lower than the others.
Are you taking any?
That's her.
Well, if you see those blue clones of a tank, just just soak them. Help the tank homies out.
I think we can't.
Okay, sure.
You won't escape. Fracture your soul and your mind. Feel my wrath.
You take Duxor.
Is the fracture cast what causes the tank things?
The
to spawn?
ghosts, yeah.
Soak the line.
Fracture your soul and your mind. Feel my wrath.
Can't remember which innervate I use first. I think it's Druid. Should be back up. You can just send it.
Blood wrath after this.
My glaive.
Stand still, but just hit the guy in melee. I still need the innervate, whichever one is up, sorry. Yeah, thank you.
If that's please.
Do full damage to Dark Sorrow, by the way. Everyone should be single targeting, it's 20% ahead.
Take Duxor.
You won't escape.
And the other innervate, please.
Fracture your soul and your mind. Feel my wrath.
And take Blood wrath after the hiding.
Soak the hunt.
Fracture your soul and
Why's my breath getting fucking thick?
Duxor.
And then we're gonna get the last intermission here shortly. Need more damage on Duskblade. On X.
I hope they try to run away. It's more fun when they do. Fear and despair for all.
That was a bugged whistling.
wonder what happens when this guy dies in intermission.
Do not. Well, I guess it's. I hope the others come down.
I can attack the guys in the air.
Yeah, we have to kill the. You have to kill the last guy. Otherwise, we're gonna start taking very heavy damage.
Easy.
That may be a bit overtuned for normal.
Yeah.
But
I was
just the
gonna tell you
HP, like, it's not much
Slightly,
healing,
yeah.
and
Wonder how much of this trash you can skip up to Fractilius. Looks like pretty much all of it, but I have a feeling this room's gonna be full of trash. This is just the boss room already, just in front of us.
I don't know what they've done, or if it's just
a
not
dog.
my macro properly, but my pets are being right janky.
Don't overpull, don't overpull, don't overpull.
Yeah, this dog does a big raid wide. Oh no, it does different stuff this time.
The bone melter sounds oddly.
I appear to have pulled a dog.
Threatening.
I'm bringing a dog.
It's a small dog. We have a big dog here.
There are no
Maybe
pigeons in
a
this raid.
big dog.
Imagine my shock that the bone melter casts something called bone melt.
Does it melt your
I thought it would be melt bone, yeah. Rest, Mark.
That's a very German naming scheme.
No, okay.
These
I
goals
ha-
are weirdly hard.
We're taking a lot of damage, and I have 0 mana, by the way. So let's stop randomly pulling extra. Muchos gracias.
We
Oh,
have
man,
these
I don't
all
have
the
the
way
ability
through
to
bone
convert.
melter. It got
Convert it
pulled
to
earlier.
boiling.
Oh yeah, but we just pulled an extra golem, which is just killing us like 10 seconds ago.
I think it's creeper. If it's God.
At least it is all the trash, it looks like.
When its shield falls off, it's going to explode. Oh. Not notably, though.
It's pretty notably.
I'm noticing it pretty hard, yeah, actually.
Who needs mana anyway?
I think this ether plate stuff thing really heals. Look at my HPs. 20 million?
Wait, does this boss actually have more health on normal than it does on heroic? It probably does.
My God.
This boss died yesterday in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. It was very, very, very undertuned.
I think it's forcing
Maybe
the target.
I'm certain that they haven't mixed up normal and heroic.
Yeah, I was gonna say they probably swapped the numbers considering the last boss in this.
No, not quite. Let me see. Fractilius on heroic.
I guess we're also scaled lower than on heroic when.
Yeah, we're scaled a lot lower on scale 39 levels higher. We were 76 instead of 63. Yeah, the boss had. I mean, yeah, no, it's around the same probably because the boss had 7.5 billion with 24 people, and this guy has 5 billion with 15. So if we want to actually kill this and get to Saldahar before we get too late into the evening, before some people are probably going to start to dip, I might have to explain this one because it's weird. What mechanic is missing on heroic actually? I was missing the tank wall. That's pretty simple actually then. Okay, so the idea of this boss just does mechanics like 1-2-1-2. It's a one-phase boss, but notice these crystals. We are going to designate that this crystal here with green and purple, I guess purple is a bad marker in this room, green and yellow and red, this line is sacred. Do not ever put a wall here. And what this means is that at a time, this is full single target by the way, this is a Kaibesa Sprockenmonger type of fight. If they haven't picked the visual, which they probably haven't, and I don't know the number, but on heroic it was 4 people will get a little black arrow above their head. You will also get text on your screen saying that Fractilius marks you for blah blah blah. And then there's also going to be a little white arrow coming out of the boss indicating where you're aiming. When it fires a wall at you, he will just shoot a wall at you for what it's worth. And it'll snap to the nearest crystal. So imagine dividing the room into 6 lanes. So if you're standing here, it's gonna snap onto this crystal. Do not ever drop a crystal on this, on a wall on this. We're gonna basically stay stacked here, or like on this line. So if you don't have a wall, you're not getting hit. So we put the crystals out to either the left or the right, or the walls. Try to make sure you don't put two crystals at the exact same place, because it does leave a nasty dot. Although again, maybe scaled down, but looking at scaling, who knows? Don't stand in the crystal, you'll die. Thingy.
Losing.
That's basically the entire fight. So we're gonna get the 2 sets of walls. The tank also spawns a wall, but that's just like a tank hit, so you can also just go stand on the sides. And then after 2 sets of walls, 4 of like 6, 7 people. Again, I don't know the exact number, but a lot of people are going to get a wide line, and this breaks walls. So you want to go in front of walls, because if any of the crystals have 5 walls stacked on top of each other like this, the line is going to hit the boss and he enrages. So we have to break the walls where we put the most walls. Like say we have 4 walls over here, we have to make sure that we break those. And after then breaking the walls, there's like a little bit of stuff to dodge in the ground, and the fight just resets every like 45 seconds. So it's fairly simple, but if you don't know where you're going.
Question.
Uh-huh.
So you said breaking walls. I may have missed that. Is it just gonna be like a targetable?
Yeah, you get
Okay.
no, or like you don't do damage to it. You get targeted with a mechanic. So just like you get a ball above your head that's gonna spawn the walls, you want to spawn that away from where we are. You're also gonna get a white ball instead of a black ball above your head that indicates that you're about to break a wall.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
It's all just lines the boss shoots at you.
Okay, thank you.
It's a weird boss. This took us a little bit of time to figure out, and if this is remotely as hard tuned as Heroic was, surviving this boss is very hard. Any wall, so balls out, balls out, balls out, balls out. There's someone in the raid with a ball. Ryan is in the raid with a ball. Yep. And then make it back in as fast as you can. Rest mark. Someone balled on top of the group.
I think that might have been the tank one, right?
Yeah, and we're just dead. Yep. And now someone else just balled on top of the group, and we're just, yep. So, if you do the walls correctly, this boss doesn't do that much damage, but if you don't do the walls correctly, it is a very quick race to getting absolutely destroyed.
Smashed even, I would argue.
Do you have
So
to
it
go
looks like-
close to the crystals, or can you just be in melee?
You can be in melee. There's a very semi-invisible white arrow under the boss that indicates where your wall is going if you can find the one going on you. The indicator is very, very bad, and it should be fixed shortly.
So I got one of the normal walls right towards the end, presumably because everyone was dying, and that was really, really obvious that I got it. But I think I got a tank one before that, and there was just no clues. Do you have any idea what the tell is for that?
Checking. Yeah, so the tell is that he has a 4-second cast on you called Shockwave Slam.
That's going to be something that a weak aura will yell at me about at some point.
Well, I mean, this is a weak aura fight. Like, we are for sure gonna get weak auras telling you to go like left 1, left 2, etc. Because you don't want to stack them. Because you see what Mark died to. Well, partially he got locked in a wall because 2 people went to the same place and he was a bit far back. But what he also died to is Ryan walked out very last second and dropped his wall on top of Mark's wall. Mark gets 2 stacks and it's just not healable. Like, it's fairly important, as much as you try to, that only one person goes to each wall. We are pulling again. The boss doesn't have crazy amounts of health, but like it's really important that we do the mechanics here. This is like what raid testing is for, right? We have to actually notice it. So we're gonna get balls here. So 4 people out, get them out, and try to be alone. There's someone's in the group. Druid is in the group. Druid is in the group, I think. Oh no, it's not Druid. Oh no, it's a fucking some weird animation of a totem or something that looks like a ball. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, that was my wall. Now there is.
And it was moved. Good. Now go out with the balls.
Okay, and it's not back. That's why Biflo died last time. That makes sense.
Yeah. And then this is the wall break. This is the break. So break walls with this. Ideally where there's many walls. Oh my god. Yep, that's the fight. Now it just repeats. But you will get more walls than you get to clear, is the idea. Rest thingy. And try to always pop a personal if you, when you, okay. people are getting 2 stacks. And are we just getting fucking killed by a single 2 stack? We are, right? Holy shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's 2 3
So
stacks.
boss, yeah, but boss is gonna enrage in a second. Like we have to break these. Break that. Oliver as well.
Oh,
It only breaks one. Yeah, it only breaks one each.
Oh yeah.
We want you guys to like fucking break those. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, those don't actually leave any stacks.
I'm just gonna continue this pull for a bit, but then we're gonna have to wipe up and go again with everyone.
This is probably a fight for just playing in melee constantly.
Then you can't see the walls.
No, but you don't need to. Break where there's a lot here, yeah.
Hello? Okay.
I have no idea what kind of tank we're going to be doing with any.
I think it's
On
just
the
on every one of
shockwave.
those. Yeah.
I slam because it knocks us out of melee range, and if we're not in melee range, then someone gets slapped.
Yeah, the boss
I
will
can
also do the like. Where's my fucking DH? Bro's in a wall.
Like between walls.
We cannot place more walls on the far edge, by the way. Clear the far side. To be fair, we have to clear a lot here, but just yeah, the far side is good to clear. Pop something. Any livers? Okay, so let's just die, and then we'll kill this, and then we'll take like a little break, and then some people might dip off because it's 11 close to, and then but we should be able to kill this in like 1 or 2 more pulls.
Should we set an
I like
order for wars?
Well, no, you can't. What do you mean order?
Like the first three always goes the first, second, and the third, then they always go like that order.
Potentially, but again, it's gonna be weak horde, and
Yeah, sure. No, I'm just saying about this time, like now.
yeah, but do you know every single timer of when he does what on top of your head? Because sometimes he spawns 2 set of walls and sometimes 3 for every wall break. So do you know all of those to calculate it? Because I don't.
I didn't know that there were different numbers of wars.
Yeah, no,
Fuck that.
if the boss just did the same 30 seconds on repeat, it would be very easy. It does have a slight bit of variance.
Shit was.
I mean, it's a cool boss.
Oh, resistance for the crystal. Are we?
Yeah, it's a
I
cool
want-
boss. Move, by the way, Incurse, you're dying. We got him. Mark is dying too.
I
you
want
think-
the
Nothing on
fuck
res.
out plugin that just plays V Sports Strike every time you crash a wall.
Yeah,
I think
it's beneficial to mark each crystal with a marker, so you can.
Nice weapon overview, actually. I mean,
Sure.
I did
we
the
could-
whole
but I
raid
think
just
it's
with
hard
it,
to
and
see, but we
it's
we can
pretty
do that, sure.
okay.
I guess I can try, but like the thing is, it's hard to use. At least blue is awkward on the crystals, but so is purple.
I see it fine, but I don't know about it. But yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess there's one of them we're not using. Well, I guess we might use it later. But yeah, I'm gonna agree with what Mark is saying and say we like hard stack on green when you don't have a mechanic, so that melee and range can be in for healing. Because yeah, this is it's a bit spicy.
Plus, I
also
imagine
a
the
shorter
closer you are,
movement.
yeah, you don't have to run as far because you're closer to the boss.
What are you really What are you really doing? Wait, can we just stand behind the crystals when the wall's coming?
No, well, I mean, you'll still you can, but you'll still get the dot, and then you'll be line of sighted and not be able to be healed. So no, please don't.
No, I mean,
No.
I don't get the knockback. I don't get, so I can just alter out, like for example.
I mean, at least when we did it on heroic, even if you were behind the crystal, you still got the knockback and you still got the dot.
Ah, shame. Like
And-
we just have this
and-
whole area not used. It's so bad.
But yeah, and the idea as well is since you have to move less to go left and right, but also if the wall goes like here, don't go stand here because then you're gonna get knocked over one of the walls and be stuck between 2 walls and you'll die. It's like genuinely just stand like here, right? So like you're in melee, they're getting knocked back, but you're in range for healing. And as soon as you're,
Quad
like,
River?
if
Which
Ryan
one
has
is Quad
AFK,
River?
port out, please.
Quad Reaver.
Or did he just AFK inside the raid?
I'm probably kick him from the group and he'll be
Kick him,
teleported out.
Yeah, we'll wait a minute then we're pulling. But yeah, so we want to stack near green and just only take steps to the left and right to place the crystals.
Yeah.
And as soon as you place your crystal, come back in
It
melee
was
for
very
healing,
whatever
but
for me.
also simultaneously.
It's the one when he breaks the window and pulls everyone
Try
out,
if you
right?
have. I know that like this happens very fast, but if you have defensives, when you get a crystal, when you're about to spawn a wall,
Oh
definitely
yeah,
pop one.
yeah. And
'cause
for us it was fairly okay.
people just die.
I think we just one-shotted. Or two-shot maybe. Where is the log? Actually. But we were... Yeah, that was a one-shot. It was okay. I like the concept of I like fights when you can spawn ads next to the boss and leave off with it. Because we just, for these, after like the first two which we fucked up, we... I don't know, it depends on tuning.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like, some of these bosses can be cool. And for example, the suck is much stronger on heroic and mythic. So it can be cool. But on normal, it just
it's
so
scaled
whatever.
out. Yep, we're pulling. Kill this boss and take a little break. So I don't think you can go all the way to green yet until the boss is pulled as a non-stealth. Yeah. So get onto green now, and then we're gonna get the first lines out to the sides. I'll go far now. Go. Yeah, good. And then go back in melee if you were hit. New lines are coming immediately. Get them out. Lines out, lines out, lines out. There's someone in melee. There's someone in melee. Oh, that's that's Realis' tank line. I'll link. Stay in.
Oh, right, okay. So
Brood,
what's
gotta
that?
move over. Brood, move over. Brood, move. Yeah, you guys are stacking on each other. We just die. Just die.
You can see little lines under him that show you the wall.
Yes. Do you die if you walk into him? You don't die if you walk into him. Just like stack or something. Stand
So
in
many
the pools,
circles.
whatever. But yeah, you also can't drop the tank line on top of our head. So look at these little lines where I'm pinging. These indicate the segment. So what happened there was that Neugo with the Neugo and Druid, or someone in Druid, is that one was standing here, one was standing here. So like you're inside the same area, even though you're not on top of each other. You're inside the same lines.
Oh, so we try to stand on the lines.
No, you don't try to stand on
Or
the lines. The lines identify the segments.
They're the edges, not the middle.
Oh, I see. So I try to stand between the lines, actually.
Yeah, you want
If
the line
there's someone
between
else
you
between
and
the
another
lines,
person.
then I
Yes.
go to somewhere else. That makes
Yes,
sense.
exactly. So in your case, if you just took like 2 steps to the left, you would have been fine.
Yep.
And then yeah, just put the tank line somewhere away from us.
Hang on. So the tank line is on the tank that isn't getting hit by the shockwave slam.
Oh,
It is the shockwave slam.
I might have said you, and then it might have been Annie. But it was the tank hit that hit us.
It was Realis. I moved out for it, and then it hit Realis.
But I was
Guys,
I
probably
did-
the tank on the very
Yeah,
edge.
Just be. I'll just try to be aware of calling it as well.
No, I'm confused as fuck. Stop.
Yeah, that's fine.
So the shockwave slam that hits the tank, does that do a wall?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the one that isn't tanking it doesn't need to move because they don't have the wall.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Because I didn't think I was tanking the boss then.
But you were. You were.
Nor did I.
You pulled aggro. You were the only person who took damage from shockwave slam, so it went on you.
Okay.
It could have been bugged or something. That's why I'm saying I'll try to be aware of calling it, because I did hear my tanks discuss this yesterday. So maybe it just fucking targets the other tank, and you'll only notice it if you move because of the arrow. So we'll just try to pay attention to it. It does have an arrow.
Oh. I didn't notice one when I had it. Maybe I'm just blind. But I am
Yes.
just blind.
Yeah, something eyesight, yeah? Lines out. Don't stack them, don't stack them. Don't stack them. Yeah, thingy move back and someone else move one to the back. Okay, you two got a puppet personal. Whoever got 2 stacks. Kenny and someone else. Yeah. So Annie, yeah, see there's a line? Very good.
Yep.
Go out with these. I'll go far route. Yep, like this. And then we gotta break walls now and just break where there is enough walls. And obviously you only send 2 people if there's 2 walls, for example, right? To the same place. Good, then dodge everything. And then get back near green.
Can't. That was weird.
And then get out, yeah, good. Inkers, yep. Try to stay in melee when you have the walls, by the way. Like, go out like this. Don't go out to the back. Makes it much... Yeah. Yeah, you can't be out of melee. Get these out. I'll go far on the right. I'll go all the way. Yep. Res Inkers. And then try to get back to green here. Yeah, you can just break wall. Yeah. No, Druid, you're breaking nothing. There's not a wall behind you. So we have to make sure we actually break walls with those. Get these out. Get these out. Okay. There's a link in melee. Pop a little personal. There's one in melee again. Oliver. Yep.
Yeah, I'm scout.
Yeah, it's fine. You just have to. Thingy isn't moving.
I think we need to taunt the backhand as well because it takes a tank out of melee. Oh, that was the tank frontal, wasn't it?
Jeez. Okay, I get it for like half my HP. Cool.
Just die. So there is a difference between the mechanics that spawns the walls and the mechanics that break the walls. So we can't stand on no walls when we break walls, and we have to make sure we get the walls out of melee, and then we'll kill the boss.
Do you know the name of the abilities between the two? Is Nether Crystallization the one that makes walls?
No, Nether Crystallizations is neither. Nether Crystallization is what happens after you have broken a wall.
Okay, sorry. Oh, you said, like, was it the arrow or the glow? You said, like, one of them was black and one of them was white.
I think it's a little ball above your head, which can be kind of hard to see.
Yeah, I struggled with telling, like, are we making walls or are we breaking?
But
Sorry.
that's yeah. No. I mean, the visual clarity is awful. That's why I'm calling it as well. So just pay attention to what's being called more than
Yes,
anything.
I
And
did.
then super important, because Inkers died to it. Do not go back here to spawn a wall. Go there and come straight into melee afterwards. You cannot stand back here. You're just gonna die to a dot because you're not close to any AoE healing. We just can't reach you. I mean, we can reach you, but then I have to choose between healing you and healing everyone else. Just in melee.
Of note
Or
also is if you're closer to melee, you can see the other arrows, so you would know if someone else is in your zone.
Yes, also very true.
Since I've had
Maybe
some
it's a bit
people
of
like
a
run
minute.
into my zone last second and just give me a second stack. That wasn't.
What's sorry, Annie?
I disappear for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, let's take a. I'll just put a break 7, whatever.
It's alright.
And it's gonna go sword something for a second, and then let's stretch our legs.
We're taking a break here because I was thinking of stopping soon.
If you're gonna stop, you're gonna stop. Then like we'll figure it out, and like if Kira then goes heal, I'll go tank or something, whatever. Like I want to at least kill this and do some pulls on Zaldahar.
Sure.
But if people want to go, then go.
Let's fucking get it. I can stay for another hour, maybe 2, because I don't
I mean,
have
we're
anything.
definitely not going that far, right? Like we need one decent pull on this to kill it, and then within like 4 to 5 pulls in most, you're gonna see all of Zaldahar, and that's it.
Okay, well, I'll dip out now then.
Right.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Thanks for
I'm
coming.
off to GG's, guys. That was fun.
Enjoy.
See ya.
Apparently, Baby has been updated for PTR.
Yep. I guess actually, since Vince is here, Vince could tank, so we don't lose the healing.
Let me quickly create a Blood Dead Knight then.
I mean, if you can set it up in like 5 minutes at most, although then we're gonna continue pulling. Just play your main.
I'm not maining Brewmaster, man.
No, but you're maining Windwalker, so if you're ever off tanking in raid, it's not gonna be on an undergeared DK, right?
I DK is never good, but sure, I'll stay Windwalker.
Just I don't care about. Crash Slam is the tank mechanic. That's all.
Right, we are on break, right? Do
Yeah,
we
I
have?
put
3.5
do we
minutes.
have-
something like that.
Sorry. How long is it?
Whatever, like 3-5 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can get myself a cup. Okay,
Fancy a copper. I just don't see the mechanic that does the breaking.
I see it fine, but my
Why
eyes are working.
orb
No,
over
no, no, no,
your
not that. I don't see the spell in the dungeon journal.
Mm.
There is entropy conjunction, which does the damage and sends shockwaves. The shockwave is
Yeah.
the thing that hits players, that creates crystal nexus, that does shrapnel when you are standing in it. And then there is crystalline backhand, which knocks back
Hang
people
on.
with crystallize, but that's
But the ability might not be in the journal. It's not uncommon for abilities to be missing.
okay.
But all it's gonna read is like, does blah blah damage, knocks player back into wall, if hit wall, wall break.
I think it's the backhand, but it just doesn't say breaks wall because it does sweeping backhand inflicting shard damage.
No,
to all
but there
players.
is another ability
Back.
that the backhand hits players who are afflicted by crystallized, but there's another ability that channels the boss something for players, and that crystallizes them, and crystallized players are rooted.
Yeah, but that's after you get knocked back, isn't it? So you get knocked back into the wall, you break the wall, then when you land, you're rooted.
No, you don't?
Yeah, you do.
If you get knocked and don't break a wall, you're rooted.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, root could also tank if necessary. Cool.
Where do you buy the cloak again?
There's a guy right outside the Great Vault in Dornogal. There's a Tauren called like Wayfinder, Pathfinder, whatever. You just talk to him and ask for your Reshi reps. You don't need to do anything else with it.
This is pure single, I guess.
We got a summoning stone. How low was the boss in that poll? 50% after 218, and we lost the DPS a minute in and more at 130. Okay. It's gonna be like maybe what, 4 minutes?
Yep.
Someone can target Vince. Can we summon him?
I have a summon pending. I was in Stormwind, I need to get the cloak.
Oh, he's just at the entrance of Stormwind then. As you come in the main path. Wayfinder guy. Otherwise, you don't even need it. Just clicking this because I think it'll probably summon Annie back.
I'll get back. I don't have the cloak then, but that's fine.
Yeah, you'll get the cloak when we go to the next boss because you don't need it on this boss at all.
Any Vikara I need?
No. Well, the only thing you need to care about as a tank is that you and Annie will alternate, and you'll get a hit, and it'll spawn a wall. And the walls can be spawned on any of the 6 segments. Each segment is a crystal, so just don't put it on the group. We're stacking on green. Just drop it either left or right.
Far away were we from the enrage on the kill on the demon hunters? It was pretty close though, right?
30 seconds until the enrage would have started.
Oh, okay.
So it's okay.
It doesn't let you cast it in the laser, never mind. Just to make sure, are we still like keeping the little green line, aka the skull, clear of anything, or?
Yes.
Okay.
And if we need to late in the fight, we will move over and say like, oh, now we're gonna stand here so we can put stuff on Skull.
Okay.
That'll probably be what you
Suffering
have to
them.
do for like
I was
heroic
using the
mythic.
wrong trinket. No, the wrong step for the trinket.
It's gonna be too many walls.
I mean, you get more walls than you can break. I think you get 6 walls for every time you can break 4.
Those are nice words. I like them.
So eventually you will have to put walls everywhere.
I still have to do 8 mythic fucking 10 pluses on my main. Does anybody wanna do tomorrow some mythic
Yeah.
pluses with me?
I have raid, haha.
Haha. What about Monday?
We have raid, haha.
What about Tuesday?
Tuesday I technically could, but probably not. I think I'm pretty fucking done with keys.
I'm just gonna bug it. I have 13 rookery.
Don't give me PTSD now.
I need the gear.
What's cracking?
Right. You need to learn how to use your Hearthstone, buddy.
I do. My apologies.
Wait, why am I taking repair damage on this way? I thought I'm not supposed to.
Your durability loss from death is reduced, but not from fighting.
I guess.
Why did we pull?
Nobody knows.
Yeah, just we'll just die. I'll just soulstone and versus.
I have no idea what happened there, but I'm fine with it. I lived.
See, Westro Shaman still don't run much haste, huh?
Let's kill this so we can see a little bit of Saldahar, and then we can get out of here.
You guys like 5 stages.
It's a really cool boss.
Yeah, it looks cool. The names are very cool. Stage 1, Oathbreakers. Rider of the Dark. King's Hunger.
Shall we summon Ryan?
Does he deserve it?
You know.
Oops. So again, safe spot on green. We'll move it if we have to, but we probably don't on a 4-minute pull, which is how long it's going to take to kill. Walls off to the side, tank walls off to the side. I'll call when we are going to break. And make sure that you, like, if there's only 2 walls, you can only stand 2 people there to break. So you can just spread the breaks out like you would spread out the walls. And if we ever need to, like, break a lot of them at the same place, I'll ping that and say, hey, go break Moon or whatever. Yeah? Thingy?
He's doing 1 sex, it's like 20 seconds, you know? Told you.
He's back.
Sex.
Alright, we're pulling. I did it. Ah. Bro, it's like a habit of fucking doing this for 10 years.
We are not pulling.
This is a real pull. We're going. Get on screen. And then 3 lines out. 1 step further, Mark. Good. It's going to be tank hit here. On Annie. Come back in on the group. Yep. And we're going to get 3 lines again to go out. Don't stack with each other. Yep. Yep. You're good. Come back in. And then this is break walls. This is break walls. Good. And then dodge everything. And then we're going to get new walls to place again immediately. We place a wall on top of the group. I'm going to link on green. Be in if you can. Pop a personal if you're out. Good. Presumably it's going to be tank walls here. Yep. Good. And he's placing it away. Get out with the walls. We're going to need to break a lot on orange here next time. So break orange here. Watch rally. Good. And then we're gonna get lines here in a second to go again. Go right. Yeah, keep them. Get them out of the raid. Good. We're gonna have to probably break over on our left after this, but that's fine. Then we're gonna probably get the tank hit here. Yeah, tank out. Res Annie. Lines out, lines out, lines out. Don't stack with each other, good. And then we're gonna get breaks after this. We have to break on our left, both of our left sides. Far left a lot. A lot of people have to go far left here. Pop it personal if you're targeted. And then come back in immediately. Watch your feet. And we're gonna get lions, go out with them. Should place one like just to our right, at least. Annie out. Yeah, good. Everyone should go right here. Yeah. Get all three to the right and spread them. One step further over, Kira. Kira, one step further to the right, to the right, to the right. Good. And then come back in. Get these out. Oh no, this is break. We gotta break far as well, yeah. Watch Oliver. I'm not sure if I can save him.
I'm rooted.
Yep. We're good. Get the balls out. Good. Get out to the right. Out to yeah. This is fine. It's fine. One more on the. So all three have to go to the right here. All three have to go right. Spread all three on the right. And then we gotta probably clear. Let's clear on our left with the next ones here. We're gonna be clearing here too. And clear on our left. I mean, this boss is gonna fucking bang on prog though, no?
Yep.
Holy shit, this boss is gonna be fucking crazy.
Not sure what I exploded to.
You had a debuff. Yeah. Like, the debuff just takes so incredibly hard.
What are the extra mechanics? Because that was kind of monotonous, I'm gonna be honest.
For normal, yeah. So on one of the extra mechanics is the tank walls are void walls that are going to spawn extra pools and do raid damage. That's the heroic mechanic. And then on mythic, there is an extra wall which when you break it, it applies.
Is this a jumping angle? Or
A nast. Yeah, it's going. Yeah. Oh, it's resurrects? Okay, yeah, sure. There's a wall that when you break it does crazy damage to the group, and that's the mythic pin. I mean, this is your single target boss, right? This is your like Kaivesa, your Sludgefish, etc. Like, it's a very simple boss, but the numerical check on this boss is gonna be fucking wild.
The fucking run back if you die.
Was it jump and use your cape?
No, use your cape at the top. There's a waystone down here as well. Once you come down, once you can. You should also be able to teleport here. There's a teleporter if you die.
There wasn't one where we respawned.
Weird. Can we get a summoning stone up then, Mark?
We are almost there.
Oh yeah, but we might as well summon the people who are not almost there.
Wait,
Oh,
what
okay.
is this thing?
Does anybody have a repair anvil or something like that?
You can mount.
Mount up.
Thank you. I don't have the mount. Well, I do have the mount, but not on PTR apparently, so...
I guess you'd have to go buy it.
And the Juggernaut has stealth detection, so we can't.
Let's not pull before we've summoned people, please.
I was trying to stealth past him to see if we could rogue angle. Skip
Yeah,
the
but
crash.
we could wait with trying to do that until we've summoned people still. It is getting relatively late, and some people are wanting to go off to bed. So, if we waste a little bit less time and we get to pull the next boss a couple times, then we're done basically. You're here as well. Presumably we have to clear all the way down to there to go to the boss.
Well, this is like it's going to involve platforms and teleporting to them.
Yes. This is also going to be a boss where I'll just realistically have to explain how it works baseline, but I gotta pull on.
Ow.
They turn you into a Beyblade.
Yo, I'm spinning. Am I doing damn? It's not doing damn.
Oh, I have Heracles.
So was everybody trying to be a hero and go as far as they could, so that the people with less mobility could go into the near ones, and then just nobody went near?
Unfracked, yeah, for sure.
I was
We didn't place a wall to our near right, like just to our right, for like 9 wall sets in a row or something.
I have mobility. I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
Yes, same. I'm gonna blink. I'm not gonna walk back.
See, you gotta think of it both ways, because then the people, if you don't place any walls nearby, then when someone who's immobile gets the ability where they have to go break walls, then they have to go far as well.
That sounds
Just
like a
have
them problem.
mobility. Yep.
Yeah, what?
Just
Who are
don't be a
they?
Shadow
Why did they
Priest.
choose a class like that?
I think that fight is conceptually sick, but I'm so afraid it is gonna get weak aura. Holy fuck, you're gonna weak aura that boss so
Yeah.
hard.
You just put a marker on each crystal and that's that, right?
Yeah, but yeah, you put a marker on each
And-
crystal, and then the weak aura is gonna tell you both where to drop the wall and where to break the wall.
And the vigor will
I
show
mean,
you a
I
map
don't
on where
feel
you
like
need to
that'd be
stand.
particularly necessary, but
Yeah, but it will be.
is that not even a private aura? It feels like it's a private aura. I didn't see.
I mean, even if it is, you're just gonna macro it. You have enough time.
I mean, at
like,
that point, I don't think it's really necessary.
No, because what you then do is that you then create a plan for, how you position the walls. So, like, say the first one you place like 3 on the left, and the second one you place 3 on the right, etc. That you just do baseline, and then the private aura will just be pressing a macro, and it tells you which one to break, because it knows based on you, presumably having done it correctly, which walls are up. You can probably adapt slightly, but with the heavy DPS check and likely healing check, while the mechanic conceptually is simple. Oh my god, what the fuck are we? Hello?
This trash
Hello?
slaps a bit, doesn't
Bro, we're getting fucking destroyed here.
Absolutely delicious.
It did a lot. Okay, so this boss is fucking sick. And as long, like, basically for me, obviously if people want to go, they like, if people need to go at some point, they just go. But for me, the testing is basically over as soon as we've, like, seen P3, because P3 just continues. If we know we can kill it in, like, one pull, cool, that'd be great. Then we have a VOD of it for prep, right, on an actual kill. But as long as we can get to P3, we've seen the entire fight.
How much targets do we have?
How much what do we have?
Targets.
Oh, targets. There is an AoE phase, but you need a very heavy single target burst. Like, you want the ability to do a bit of AoE, but it's kind of like cleave, and even on the platforms where you do AoE, there's like 1.5 effectively big mobs and like 4 small mobs that just dies to cleave.
Sure, just resonance. Okay.
So this boss goes phase 1, phase 2, intermission 1, phase 2 again, intermission 2, and then phase 3. So phase 1 has 3 mechanics. Actually, I wonder which things are gone on heroic or on normal. What's the heroic mechanic of the Oathbound? Oh, okay, it's the dying. I see. There's no heroic mechanic here. There's no heroic mechanic here. Does the boss just not have heroic mechanics? Is this literally just the same fucking boss on normal and heroic? It looks like it. Okay, well that makes it easy for me. So, phase 1 has 3 mechanics. First off, when we pull the boss, we're going to take a decent amount of damage. We're going to stack in melee. We're going to get 3 stacks of Oath Sworn. On heroic, if you die, you get MC'd, but on normal, it's only if the phase ends. But if you still have any stacks when the phase ends, you get MC'd, permanently fight for the boss, you'll have to be killed, and you do not get broken out like Rick Reverb, you just die. The way you break this, or the way you remove these stacks, is with the tank combo, and the tank combo is 2 frontals and 2 soaks in any random order. So it can be AABB, AB, etc., right? So the idea is that we're going to always face the boss to orange, and we're going to put the soaks on red. And both the frontal and the soak is on the tank, and it moves with the tank. So we're just going to stay on red, and if the tank has the soak, great, drop it on red. If the tank has the frontal, turn it around to orange, and we stand still. Now, depending on the tuning, we'll see this after like 1 pull, but he doesn't have a lot of health. We found that we had to just, technically you're supposed to have like half the raid soak 1 soak, half the raid soak the other soak. But we faced the boss too early because he faced at 50%, so we're just going to soak both and use a cooldown for the second one. For the second soak in each combo, right? Then after that, we're going to immediately spread, because there's going to be some dragon claw lines thing that target 4 people. They go in random direction, kind of think of them like blazes, and they knock you back afterwards and leave permanent pools. Not permanent, but like 2 minutes. So we just get them far out, so range can pre-spread. We're going to drop wind rushes, and then there's also some comets to dodge that goes through the room, like very slow projectiles going from like here through here through here. Think like bandit fire, but slightly wider and doesn't knock. Then you start P2, which is just 4 people get a big circle, run them away. The dragon's going to breathe on the tank. The tank that has the breath has to pop a DR, because it's going to do relative damage to the raid. And then the breath is going to come out of all of the portals as well. If it comes at you and corners you, run through it. Do not try to run with it and die. But you should also be able to just find a safe spot. And then after that, we go to the intermission, which is here and here. And we're going to split the rate up, so you're going to need to look at your groups in a second. I know, right? Crazy. Mechanics. So let's just say like this. So group 1 and 3, which is Annie, me, Oliver, Caprico, Viflo, Brian, and Thingy, are going to go on Skull. And then group 2 and 4, Vincent, Canny, Droot, Mark, Raleigh, Kira, Nogo, is going to go on Red. And you basically just go over there and use your cloak for the intermission, and you go up on these side platforms. Side platforms has a Nexus Prince guy in the middle. You can kick him. He's going to spin a little bit. And then some ads that just TP around, so you stack in melee. And then just a guy who does some damage. There's also some pools. When you come back, you get another set of circles out, breath through portals, dodge stuff. And then we get intermission 2, where the boss is going to make the dragon take double damage for 30 full seconds while we take heavy damage. And at the end, he's going to heal based on how much HP is left on the dragon, so we ideally want to kill it. This is probably the ideal lust place. We'll see if we can get away with lusting there. We'll just do phase 1 without lust the first pull, but maybe we have to lust P1. And then you go into P3, and P3 we can talk about when we get there. But just important that we know like the very base, and I'll call stuff out as we go. This boss is really fucking cool. But it also requires us to like play decently for 4 minutes or something to get to the last phase and to have VODs and experience seeing the mechanic. I'm not gonna do it. I did it correctly. So we stack on green,
5, 4,
and the tank faces the boss orange.
2, 1.
I have a ramp for this, Kenny. So put this on the group, on the group, on the group, on the group, on the group. Yep. Good. And then face this away. And then you taunt swap. Oh well. Yeah. And then face this away. And then we're gonna get another soak and you put this back on the group. And I'm gonna spirit link us here. And hopefully this doesn't kill us. It didn't on heroic. Okay, this is fine. Cool. Now move out ranged. And melee be ready to move as well. Get these out, 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 far out, far out, far out, far out. And again, far out. This is a sick mechanic, but it takes up a lot of space if you do it wrong.
Oh, and you can't stand in this.
Yes, it's a pool, yeah. And then just get back in melee now. There's going to be some rockets coming from the side, and then we can drop the soak on the group. And be ready for the frontal. Oh, we faced already. Are we dead? I think we're dead. Yeah, jump off, jump off, jump off. Trust me, you'll understand why in a second, but jump off or we have to wait for 5 minutes of RP.
Like 5 minutes?
I think it's like 2.5. So because we all still had a stack because we faced the boss early, we're just going to do Isles Soul Storm and rest. We'll just do slightly less damage to it. Because we still all have a stack there, we're about to get MC'd in 20 seconds. And if he MCs, he has to finish the entire RP-esque intermission with the platforms on the side before he kills you. At least that's how it was yesterday.
Shouldn't he might have reset because it was literally everyone, but...
Yeah, if everyone is MC, shouldn't it reset because there is no enemies?
Should it be? Yes.
Normally when it happens, yeah.
Do I have video footage yesterday
I believe
of
you,
17 people getting MC'd and the boss just, and no one else is alive, and we're just running around in a circle basically randomly, erratically on the platform, and the boss does nothing? Also, yes.
I mean, the ultimate circle jerk platform, yeah. So we just don't do damage then.
Well, we just, I mean, the soak almost went off, so we but just have to do slightly less.
Okay.
Did we lost?
We did not lost, no.
That would have been easy.
It's undertuned, yeah.
For what it's worth, this boss's numbers are like crazy undertuned compared to the ones we've just done. So
yeah, I mean, considering compared to the demon hunter, you know.
Because like the boss we just had to take 5 pulls to kill in 3.5 minutes. Yesterday we killed in 2:10. This boss yesterday, even with loss, we still got further than what just happened here. Anyways, get stacked in. We're gonna get the tank combo first. Actually, there's this part, sorry. Oh no. Oh. So scary.
Yeah, this is
Right, put this on us. Make sure everyone is in all the soaks, including both tanks. And then be ready for frontal. Yep, face it away. Good, and Annie taunts. And face it away, and then you're gonna get the other frontal to put on us. Oh, the soaks, sorry. Now we stack. Now I'm gonna link. Good. Ranged out. Like, as soon as I call ranged out, get like max range. Get these like fucking out. Like, look at how much space we have now. It's much better. So then get in and stop damage. Full stop. Do not press any buttons. Press escape, even the tank. We cannot phase him until we get a circle on us. Yeah. Put this on us, and then we can phase him in 2. Be in. Vince.
Oh fuck.
Jump off Vince fast. We're phasing. Jump off Vince so we can rest him. We lost. Oh, everyone jumps off. We lost a healer too. Don't AFK in the middle of the fight. Like, just because we're not doing damage doesn't mean we should tab out.
At that point there when we phase him, is that when we're going to the platforms, or is that just...
So there's just a little bit of stuff first. We're gonna get one set of those dragon, or we're gonna get people who get a massive circle, void circle, put it on the edges. Then we're gonna get a couple of those void lines, like in phase 1. We take those a little bit away, and then we're gonna get a dragon breathing through portals, and then we go platforms. Yeah.
Okay. And is
So
it
it's like,
is it 1-3 skull? Was it or...
Yeah, 1-3 skull, 2-4 red.
Yeah, I got it.
Right. We're just chain pulling because we just want to get to phase 3, see the mechanics, and then some people probably want to hop off. Yeah, just like if you have cooldowns coming up at like 30 seconds, 40 seconds or something, just hold them. We're still facing too early, even though people are trying to stop. So like, just do less damage. Me too. I agree so heavily. Put the soak on us. Everyone be in. Ryan, step in. Good. Good. Face this away. Annie taunts. And then Annie's gonna get the other soak now. And then ranged, after this is done, ranged go like out. Ranged fuck off. Yeah.
The dragons on the outside now keep back into the arena.
Yes, and every time he casts a spell, he consumes one of those dragons. It's kind of cool. We're just chilling. And if we get the 4th soak, we're still gonna stay in it. It doesn't matter if we've already soaked 3 times. So everyone in this. And now we're gonna actually face. Watch for the ball coming from the side here. Good. And Vin's face away, and then Annie taunts in 1. Annie taunts. Good. And we should face here, so we don't even get the last one. Yeah. He's gonna knock away, so just go barely outside this. Don't go knock off. Don't get knocked off. And then you can play already near your sides-ish, but you should hit the dragon here as soon as it becomes attackable. Should be attackable like now. Yeah, hit the void wing. Get these circles out. All the way out. Try to form like a big square around the room. Okay, they're very close to each other. This might be hell. Just watch these. Don't hit other people with them. And then look at the portals now. Don't be on Annie. And then look at the portals on the edge here. There's going to be beams coming out. The lines indicate where they're coming. And then after this, you go to your sides. So go to your platforms now. 1-3 on skull, 2-4 on red, and then use your extra action button when you get there. Oh, did Vince ever get the cloak? Haha.
I did.
Okay, good. The one that matter, like, you just want to focus either the Titan or the Nexus Prince, and be stacked in melee on both sides. Kick them as best as you can, but just be in melee. Because the little Reapers just TP to random players. Good. Do those beams still happen when he dies? No, it doesn't. Kill the Titan.
My headphones went out of battery and I can't hear anyone anymore.
Good. Then you go back now. Our side is ready and your side is done too, is right? Yeah. And hit the dragon still. Hit the dragon still. Pull the boss into the middle. And we're going to repeat what we just did before. Circles go out and try to spread them, not around the same areas, like all the way around the room. We're going to get lines and portals, and then we're going to get the burn phase. So hold your CDs if you don't pop them right now. Dragon's going to take double damage in like 30 seconds. Or it's just bugged.
Boss with AFK.
Nice classic boss.
Okay, good. Yeah. Damage amp is coming now. So we're gonna lust. And then just rotate around this. Just try to rotate clockwise. Try to be like loosely stacked and rotate clockwise. That's left around the boss as well for people who don't use a clock. Obviously only rotate when you have to move. Oh, don't kill him. Just so you can see the mechanics, like just full stop damage. I know it's awkward, but just stop damage. Get these out, try to put them on these blue little dots on the ground. And then just vibe. We're gonna kill him in like a minute, but you're gonna see this boss fucking slaps. So these those wait. Yeah, and Silken Cord intermission. Don't kill him yet. These are gonna keep pulsing. These are gonna keep pulsing. Go over here where we're safe. Then we're gonna get. Hey, listen. We're gonna get star killers, and you're gonna have to aim them at the stars. It's a line, and whoever gets the lines has to aim them at the stars. Don't pull it like we pulled it a bit far. We should go back towards the middle now because it's gonna come towards us. Yeah. So try to aim these at the stars. If you miss the stars, this is gonna be the wipe on heroic. Alright. That's the entire fight. We can just kill it, I guess. So the idea here is that, so obviously normal is very easy. It spawns 3 stars and it gives you 3 star killers, so you can get rid of them fully.
But we didn't.
No, we missed one, which is fine. But the idea is that for heroic at least, you get
it's a banger boss.
You get 6 stars for every 4 star killers you get, so you're gonna get more and more stars the later the fight goes, and you're gonna have like 8, 10 of those pulsing around the room doing the rings to dodge back and forth over.
That's actually kind of awesome.
This fight is so sick, yeah.
And now, the final reckoning is at hand.
Load him up.
The all-devouring is nearly reborn. Go to the core of
On Mythic, there's like extra, or like it looks like they've taken them out of the dungeon journal. I'm sad that they removed the mechanic, because on Mythic there was going to be a. Oh no, is it still there?
Tell me what you need.
On Mythic, the stars are going to keep changing directions, and initially, it looks like they've removed them now, but initially they had extra stars that spawned from a tank hit that the tanks had to control and get like knocked back, and those 2 stars was trying to go supernova into each other, and the tanks have to like keep them away or the group explodes. This boss it's so sick.
Overall, I think this raid is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm partial. We will see. Although, my issue is that this is normal.
Oh yeah, but I mean, if you just consider like just the actual, if you consider the aesthetic and the look and everything, it's
Oh yeah, it looks pretty. It's very pretty.
yeah, and the boss rooms and the bosses themselves all look good and stuff. I mean, it's normal. Nothing's gonna look exciting on normal, but yeah.
Very high.
This last boss has the one we did has the potential to be really good.
I mean, I think Fractilius as well, or Fractilus, I think it is. There's no extra I. Like that boss is going to be a banger DPS check. Soul Hunter seems like, to me, it's mechanical vomit. And then when
bad to me, but
yeah, but then you add the fact that most of the mobs have like one extra little heroic mechanic, and then they also get an extra mythic mechanic, and then on mythic you get the like, oh, you're getting dragged together, and the boss is gonna sigil chains. Like, there's nothing inherently hard on the boss, which scares me, because that only means one thing. That means that Blizzard's gonna artificially create the difficulty, and it's gonna be something like also it's on mythic one, like we already know some of the changes, even though they're not confirmed. Or like, well, they're not tested yet. And by that I mean, there's a debuff on the hunt that says that getting hit by more hunts within 10 seconds is gonna kill you. Which means it's probably gonna do multiple hunts at the same time. And then, like, I know exactly what's gonna happen at this point. It's gonna fucking sigil chains, grip us all into the middle. We have to, like, instantly spread into 3 hunts while there's pools in the ground. Like, you know, stuff like that. They're gonna artificially create, like, the most disgusting overlaps mankind has seen to make that boss hard.
they're not at all planning to test the final boss, I guess. Huh?
No, they haven't done that since Sylvanas.
Yeah, I know, but maybe they change the tune sometimes. You know, after Gallowix or something.
I mean, they should change their tune, just because heroic gets cleared in like 1.5 days anyways, and I'd rather have the bosses tested and working. But alas, they don't care. Yeah, the tuning was really weird for normal.
Especially the last boss.
I thought this boss that we just did had like way more ads or something because he had so little health. But
no, I mean the idea is that so put in perspective for you, we killed, obviously yesterday we only did boss 4, 5, 6, 7. We killed 4th boss, the guy with the suck at the end. We killed that boss slower than we did yesterday on heroic. We killed the Demon Hunter boss significantly slower than we did on yesterday on Heroic. Fractalus as well was 50% longer. So then you'd reasonably assume that this boss is also going to take 50% longer. And then it just didn't. Like, we were lusting on pole and facing out of phase 1 at like 2:15, whereas now without lust, we were facing at like 1:10. So it's just...
We scaled to like 660, right? Which is normal from last tier.
No, it's Mythic from last year. Mythic Vexy dropped 662.
Sure, but fully upgraded normal gear is 658.
Now after the turbo
Yeah,
boost,
but that's not what they go by generally. They go by start of tier, not end of tier, because end of tier can cross into different tiers. Yeah, we're scaled low.
Criminally undergeared, right?
Yeah, I mean it's the expected eye level similarly because normal is only gonna drop like 691 or something. So like
688 looking at my drops in my inventory.
Yeah, like it's from like maybe even down to 684, right? Like it's gonna be gear that's very, very barely an upgrade, if at all. We're only gonna be doing normal ones for the tier and the trinkets, right? So
Boots?
normal is supposed to be very, very easy. Sure, and probably the boots, but we'll get plenty of those over the course of time. But yeah, normal is supposed to be very, very easy. I mean, like how that last boss felt is how I expected normal to feel. If the mechanics are explained and we know roughly what we're doing and where we're going, that's how I'd expect the normal boss to feel. Not like, hey, we have to heal this and struggle to beat the enrage. that's just like the previous bosses just had basically probably like 50% too much health.
It's good fun though.
It's good fun. Like
I stopped working at a sub-ideal moment.
I think it's a shame that we didn't get to see more of last phase, but I guess on Heroic it only spawns 3 stars. Because normal. Because when we did Heroic yesterday, we got 6 stars, but you only get 3 star killers, and the 6 stars are orbiting around like you have just no space. You're just dancing back and forth. You're running out of room. If a single star killer did not hit a star, the raid just fucking went to boom. And also because of we didn't manage to ever save the lust for the damage amp. But even without lust, I think our best push into P3, whereas ours now was like, what, 10% because we killed the...
I'm gonna... guys, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. Oh, that definitely we need. We will see. But yeah, I think it's good for you as well, because you get week 1 heroic experience and you can just join bugs easier afterwards. It looks fun, it looks very pretty. But we'll see. Like, it was normal. Normal usually takes like an hour. But yeah, we'll see. It was a mega fight. I will upload the video to YouTube for further analysis. But yeah, have a good night, guys. Have a good weekend. See you on.